Okay, so this is Horizon's Grave, which is a first level adventure for Draw Steel coming out of the new Encounters book that they're working on this year, that they're doing their Kickstarter for. We have 4 characters so far, and the 4 of you arrive under the shadow of the soaring bluffs of Hela's Grasp. The tide laps and burbles around the mouth of a half-submerged cave concealed in the rock face. Let's do some quick introductions, and you can kind of share a little bit about your character and maybe what brought them here. Whatever part of that you want to share, feel free. So we'll start with Baz.
Good morning, everyone. So Baz is this draconic-looking individual, half dragon, half human, wearing what looks like some pretty good armor, shield, and sword, but clearly worn out. He's been through it, chomping at the bits for his next adventure, always looking for the next big notch in his belt. That's Baz.
And is there anything that might have brought you here? We can circle back to that.
Yeah, we'll circle back to
that. Cole, go ahead, Cole.
Right. Cole is a human male. His former watch officer, now in search of adventure, had heard of the ghostly galleon and its ghostly crew ravaging port towns, and decided to band up with some other heroes and investigate.
All right. Is it Dashon or Dashon, or how do you say your name?
Dashon.
Dashon, got it.
Dashon, Dwarven Elementalist. Been doing research on old pirate activity and has grouped together with anyone else interested in searching out these old ships that have been shipwrecked.
All right. And Saruk.
Saruk is a orc conduit. Is at the calling of his deities to be here to help bring light to the dark places and to help fellow adventurers who are looking to explore this area and investigate pirate activity to help them stay in fighting condition and ready to move.
All right, so you guys stand outside of this cave mouth, and you see within, in the dim darkness, a silty sea cave pockmarked with shallow tidal pools. The air is humid, stale, reeking of algae, water's dripping down walls and the ceiling. There's refuse and wreckage of boats, and it climbs. What do you want to do, Baz?
Baz will turn to the rest of the group and say, we should check this out. I was told their locals had mentioned to me legends of this ghost ship. There could be lots of treasure ahead.
Who's going to go in first? All right, Baz.
Baz
go ahead and move where you want. You get through the narrow cave opening into the chamber beyond. The ceiling arches high above you to about 40 feet. The ground climbs. The cave is a little bit dark, but there's the glow of lantern light back there. And you can move a couple more squares in if you like, and then everyone else can take up their marching order behind you. As you look around and your eyes get accustomed to this place, suddenly you hear the rattle of bones moving, and then you see dark forms approaching, clattering bones and soggy corpses. They're wearing ragged tunics emblazoned with a great bird carrying a sun in its beak. They're armed with rusty cutlasses and old crossbows. They're undead, and they thirst for your life. We'll draw steel. And you guys will win initiative.
Yes.
The way you do initiative, each of you can click your token, and then the top leftmost button should say IN0. So each of you can click that. It'll put you in the initiative, and then you indicate from there. And if the top leftmost button isn't IN0, then go to the gear icon up above the chat. When you hover over it, it says My Settings. Go to Personalization and Display. Uncheck alphabetically sort token actions. Then you can go back to chat, click off your token and back on, and it should be the top leftmost button. While you're clicking that, I'll draw the room for you here. All right. And we got one more player. Should be joining us soon. They just were confused on the time zones, so that's good. All right, so yeah. I'm only missing one from the initiative right now. It looks like I'm missing Dashon. No, Baz. There's Baz. Okay. So yeah, you guys will indicate 0 when you are not ready to act. 1 when you're ready to act in turn. So default should always be 0 or 1. You can go first before everyone else by putting your initiative to 2. You're ready to act and you want to act now. You should coordinate that with your party. like you guys should, I'll give you a second or two to talk about strategy here, that you might have had that conversation coming to this place. Things like tacticians are good to go first. Sensors are good to go first. Things that mark and give everyone else advantages on their attacks. If someone's about to die, it's good to have someone who can heal go at that point. So go to discuss tactics for a little bit while we wait for our fifth player.
As an elementalist, it really doesn't matter what turn I go in. If someone has other benefits, it's fine. But do be aware, I would have mentioned, if we do encounter undead, try and use fire if possible, or holy attacks.
I have no problem going first.
Usually the first round, I, as the healer, don't go first. But if people start getting damage, then usually I'll jump in first to make sure that people stay standing.
Right.
Does any character prefer to be winded, i.e., they don't want to be healed after they get hit every time?
Who's that?
Any character. He's asking, does anyone prefer to stay winded?
Oh, does anyone?
I don't think
Yeah,
there
like,
is any.
if someone's playing a fury, they get some benefits if they're hurt, so they don't want to be healed constantly.
Right. Okay.
All right, we got our fifth player. Thanks for joining, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
I'm pulling your character in. You guys have just arrived at Hellas Grasp. You have just run into some undead. You can take up a march order anywhere you like, at adjacent to Baz, the Draconian leading the group, or behind him. And then once you like where you're standing, click the IN0 button to put your place in the initiative order. So Baz, you're sitting at 0. That means that Deshaun's going to go first, unless you change that to 1 or 2.
I'm going to go ahead and change that to 2.
There you go. Okay. And Thorgar. Let's do a quick description of Thorgar so you guys see what you have joining you. Thorgar, go ahead.
Thorgar is a dwarf fury, and he was asked by some locals to find a young man who went missing in this place called Hellas Grasp. And he figured it sounded interesting, so he decided he'd come out and help.
So I'm going to put you at
Can't
initiative
control
0.
Thorgar's token, though.
Oh, let me see. I might not have saved it. It should be with you. Yeah. Let me double check and see if I have it shared with the right person.
Yeah, it looks like it control Cole, I think.
Yeah, he's by everyone. I'm making Thorgar all players for you. So now you should definitely be able to control him. Click off and back on.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Cool. I set his initiative to 0, but as I was saying, the initiative indicators are 0 indicates you're not ready to act. 1 indicates you're ready to act in turn. Those 2 should be your default. 2 means you're ready to act and you want to act now. You should coordinate that with your party, because I'll basically take the first 2 I see. Okay, so round 1. As the undead start shambling toward you, oh, and now that you got a 5th player, there's more undead shambling toward you. The first act is Baz. So go ahead, Baz.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. So my 7. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to use signature ability. I'm reading this right. It's cube.
Correct. Cube 3 and
What's in 1.
So a 3x3 cube adjacent to you.
Okay. Is there a way for me to move to get all of them? No, right?
No, it's 4x4 to get all of them.
Okay. So I will instead shift this way here from where I was and try to get the 2 in front of me.
What's it look like? What happens to him?
So you just see him sort of look like he had something really to upset his stomach during lunch, and belches out this horrific gout of fire at their feet as he tries to burn them.
And then I'll ask you to describe the number. I won't assume. I can see you rolled 12, which would be 4 fire, but I don't know if you might have some special abilities or such. So I'll let you declare the damage too.
Yep, just 4 fire.
Okay, got it.
I will use fire.
Oh, fire. Nice.
Anything else, Pass?
That'll be it.
Okay, then there you go. So the first thing that happens is skeletons rain down bow fire on all of you, led by their leader, who is this guy. He fires a bow right at Baz, doing 4 points of damage, Baz. And Baz, you're going to take 2 damage the first time you willingly move on your turn. That will end after your next turn. But note that, track that for yourself. And then the ones behind him rain down bowfire on Baz, Cole, Deshaun, and Thorgar. So let me just double check the range there. That is a range of 12 squares from you. They have a range of 10. The one in the very back there is going to do Baz. Then 11, 12. You guys will move up. And the attack is a bone bow. Arrows fly, doing 2 damage to Baz, 2 damage to Cole, 2 damage to Deshaun, and 2 damage to Thorgar. Then, when those bony arrows impact you, they shatter, and shrapnel flies, and the 4 of you each take 1 more point of damage, for a grand total of 3 damage each.
That's everybody but me, right, Tom?
It's everyone but Surak, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
If any of you have triggered actions, just jump in anytime they trigger. Like you could, if you want to, trigger inertial shield. Cole, Deshaun,
okay.
what's Deshaun got? Subtle relocation if something was moved or force moved. Lines of force from Thorgar, etc. Baz has Harry and Draconic Guard. All right, so that's that group of skeletons. All of the green decrepit skeletons have gone, and their leader is gone. And back to you guys. Cole, your turn.
Cole will kind of ducking between arrow fire. Let's see, 2, 4. Oh yeah, opportunity attack. I see.
Oh, real quick, I made one mistake there. So these guys are firing on you from elevated ground, which means they all have an edge on the bow shot, which means the 11 became a 13, and you all took 2 more points of damage. So Baz, Cole, Deshaun, and Thorgar, 2 more damage. Okay, now back to you, Cole.
Okay, I think in that case I would have used my inertial shield.
Okay, so you cut that 4 down to 2.
Yep. So I'll and I think that's all I can do with that. And just I forgot the notation. The bone shards ability, that was a malice ability.
It was not. So
Not a malice ability. Okay.
Malice, right.
I forgot the indicator for that. I apologize.
Yeah, so that was a bone shards, which has an S at the end of it, which stands for signature. But if there's a number at the end, then it's malice.
If there's a what at the end, I'm sorry.
A number.
Number at the end. Got
Yep.
it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I will approach the zombie at the front and kind of ducking between arrow fire. And then I will use my inertial step ability, signature ability, to which lets me shift 3, I think. And before or after I use the ability, I can shift 3 squares. But I'll do that afterwards. Okay, so I sprint up with a flurry of blows, and I deal 9 damage to the zombie.
Got it.
I will then use my I won't shift. I'll then use my knockback maneuver to knock back the zombie in front of me in an attempt to hit the one behind it. But so I can. Looks like I can. My discipline is 2, so I can slide it 3.
Got it. So you knock him back into there. They both take 2 damage as you impact the 2 zombies together.
And let's see how many squares I moved. 1, 2, 3. I'll get a little bit closer and provide a bit more of a buffer between the zombies and the back line there. And that's my turn.
Very good. The next set of skeletons unleash another hail of bow fire your guys' direction. These ones are a little further back, so they're going to be firing just on Baz and Cole. Their leader firing a bone shard on Baz. With higher ground, that's a 18 for 7 damage, Baz. And again, you'll take 2 damage the first time you move willingly. Those don't stack. And then all the troop behind them, 2 will fire at Baz, 2 will fire on Cole. And they have edge for higher ground. They have edge with the captain, so they have double edge. So effectively, that's a 12 plus for 4 damage. But then the other ones only do reduced damage. So Cole, you take 6, and Baz, you take 6, and then you both take 2 more from exploding shrapnel for 8 total to each of you. Sirach, your turn.
Right. Let's get some piety going. Okay, so we're at 5 total, or 4 total. Okay. Let's go ahead and do
Real quick, Sirach, why would you have 4 total, not just 2? Oh, people didn't take damage. That's right.
Because someone used fire damage.
Got it.
And so I get 2 the first time someone uses fire. It only happens once, but okay. So yeah, I got 4 piety. All right. So let's go ahead and do healing. Let's get some healing grace going for my maneuver. So I'm going to go ahead and cast healing grace on Baz. So Baz, you can spend a recovery. And I'll spend a point of that piety, so that Cole, you can also spend a recovery.
So Cole, you'll recover, I think 9 hit points per recovery. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, so you'll get 9 back. You just drop your recovery by 1, add 9 stamina. Same for you, Baz. You'll get 10 back though, and drop your recoveries by 1.
Okay, it looks like nobody. And I'll spend. Let's spend an additional piety. So Baz, you can spend another recovery. And then I will use for my action. I will use Ray of Wrath. Oh no, sorry, Blessed Light. Let me remind myself which one's which. Yeah. So I'll use Blessed Light on. Let's use the zombie directly, the one that's in contact with Cole. So 7 holy damage to the
7
one just
holy.
north of Cole.
This thing doesn't take any extra from the holy, but that does hurt it pretty bad.
And I'll give 2 surges. I'll give 2 surges to Deshawn.
So Deshawn, yeah, track those. Do you have 1 temporary hit point, Deshawn, for something?
Oh, is that what you're using that one for? I was
Yeah,
just
that
using it
that'll
for
be
my-
temporaries.
Okay.
And then when you don't have it, just delete it so that there's no bar left, rather than setting it to 0. There you go. Oh shoot! Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. So the deleted Deshawn. I'll grab him, and I'll add you back to the initiative. There you go. Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Sirach's all done. Okay. Now back to them. The zombies. The 3. What happened to? There we go. The 3 zombies there will go. That are actually 2 of them will go. That are fighting Cole and Baz. So first, the one on Cole. It's going to do a maneuver to knock Cole back, pushing back 1, but your stability is 1, so you don't move at all, Cole. Dodge that. And then the zombie tries to clobber and clutch you, and it doesn't have advantage or anything, no edge. I mean, so 4 damage, Cole, and no other effect. Oh, there's an effect. Target starts their turn grabbed. No, it's not grabbed. Okay. Then the other one on Baz, seeing that the knockback didn't move, it will use zombie dust first by moving to here, and then spending 3 malice, and then zombie dust. The 2 of you, Cole and Baz, both take 2 corruption damage. That's its maneuver, and then it'll clobber and clutch on Baz. 4 damage to you, Baz, from that. And that's those 2 zombies. Back to you guys, Deshawn. Your turn.
All right, move forward, and then I want to cast hurl elements on the skeleton of the green skeleton captain. Looks like 6 fire damage on him.
All right.
Plus, I'll spend both surges.
Oh, and you got a word of guidance, it looks like, from Surik. So Surik, you bumped up to 8 fire damage, right? And then 2 surges make it 12 fire damage. Am I right, Deshawn? 12 fire total?
Yeah.
All
and
right.
then I want to go ahead and do my maneuver.
With 12
or-
fire, you reduce him to 0, and since you did fire damage, you prevent him from arising back up after you knock him down. So that skeleton is blasted back, and its smoldering bones lie on the ground there. With that awesome teamwork, I'm going to give you guys a hero token. You guys are currently up to 6 hero tokens, and you can spend hero tokens. 1 hero token buys you 2 surges, or makes a save a success that you failed, or lets you reroll a test, or you can spend 2 of them on your turn, or when you take damage to regain your recovery stamina without spending a recovery. All right, back to you, Deshawn.
All right, and then for my maneuver, the guy that was to the left of him, green skeleton, takes 2 fire damage.
Got it.
Practical magic.
Bones start smoldering. After
That's
Deshawn, rising up out of the murky tidal pool to your left, Deshawn, is 2 skeletons. Or 2 zombies, I mean.
Hey, Tom, what are those triangles?
That's a difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So stands up as its maneuver, moves. Oh, moving that. There we go. Stands up its maneuver, and then moves to the side of Deshawn here, and then it will trade its action for another maneuver, and it'll use that second maneuver to try and knock back. Maybe not a good move on a dwarf, but he'll try. That is only a push 1. The dwarf's got stability of 2, so he's not going nowhere. The other one uses maneuver to stand up, moves to flank Baz, then trades his other action, or trades his action for another maneuver, try and knock back Baz. I haven't tried you yet. And gets a push 2, Baz stability of a 1. So he's finally able to push someone. So he pushes Baz back, straight back to there. All right. That's all those zombies. Back to you guys, and Thorgar, your turn.
Okay. This where this dotted line is here, is that where I have to move up? Is that right?
You can move up anywhere. I was just putting the dotted line to indicate where the elevation is 1 above sea level instead of sea level. And then
Okay.
where the rest of your party up there is 2 above sea level, and then it keeps climbing toward the back of the cave. No extra movement though. The only difficult terrain squares are the ones with the little triangles in the bottom left-hand corner.
Pretty far back, so I think I just need to move up. Can I get to there?
It's 5 squares of movement.
And I can't move into this, right?
You can. It's difficult terrain, but it was hiding a full-on zombie, so it might be kind of deep. It's opaque and murky, so you can't tell how deep.
I'll move up to there. And then this, I haven't played this before, so this ferocity, I gain 1d3.
Oh yeah,
As
let's
I
talk about
use
your
my
heroic
turns.
resource. So being a fury, you have ferocity. That start of your turn, you get to roll a d3. So go ahead and look for the purple free button, and then one to the right of it's ferocity.
Oh.
Click the pharaoh start turn. The one just to the right of that. Oh, have you unchecked alphabetically sort token actions?
I haven't, but I will now.
Okay, yeah. Click your token, go to the gear icon, go to presentations display, and then uncheck alphabetically sort token actions. Then go back to chat, then off, then back on. Okay, so you gain 1 ferocity at the start of your turn. The other things you're watching for are the first time in a round you take damage, which you already did. So you gained 1 more ferocity, so you're up to 2. And the first time in an encounter you're winded, you're getting more, or if you die, you're getting more. But right now you're sitting at 2.
Okay, and then I
just use a
have...
piece of scratch paper and track that. It'll be going up and down constantly.
Okay, yeah. I got it on my sheet here.
Good.
So I get a main action, a maneuver, and my movement. I'm assuming maneuver. What does 8 attack do?
8 attack grants an edge for the next ally of yours to attack the person.
Okay.
And that's a maneuver. 8 attack, yeah.
Okay. Could I have ran up and did it? I don't have 3 ferocity.
Run up and do what?
A devastating rush.
Okay. So I'm going to click this, but then I'll have you click it after I do this. This just shows you what it does, yeah. So you can move 3 squares straight to a target before the attack and deal, and you have a straight line toward that skeleton. So you're going to deal an extra 3 damage with the attack. So now I'll let you click it so you can make the attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to do 8 damage with that attack, right? Got it. So I'll take 8 off the zombie. You've moved. You've done an action so far. You got a maneuver left. Your choices for maneuvers are on your character sheet, but here's a list of them there. Aid attack, catch breath, grab, knockback. Those are some major ones.
It says trade for M/MV. Can I trade?
You can trade your action down, but that's the only thing you can trade down.
Okay.
Yeah, you've already used your action.
Then I will. Let me aid.
Okay. So you don't have to tell anything except that you're doing the aid attack, and that means that the next person attacking this skeleton that have the skull and crossbones on is going to have an edge on their attack on that guy. And that does have to happen basically before the start of your next turn. Don't go right away in the next round, or otherwise that just kind of drops off. Okay. All right, that was you. Now the last of the zombies goes. There's one to the northwest of Cole. It is going to come down, so it's going to go, down to Cole. And it will do clobber and clutch. Ooh.
Ouch.
Cole, that is 7 damage, and it grabs you. So I'm going to put this icon on you. Grappled. When you start your turn grabbed, you're going to take 2 corruption. If you take a lot of corruption that way, you might get insatiably hungry for flesh. So the zombie's ripping and tearing at you and clutching at you. And now it will, it can move a grabbed opponent at its speed divided by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just starts dragging you back down to there. And that is all it can do. And then one more zombie comes up out of that tidal pool. First it swims over 4. And then it stands up here as its maneuver. So it's move, maneuver. And then as its action, it will clobber and clutch on the dwarf. So Thorgar, you take 6 damage. 6 damage, Thorgar.
Use my reaction. Deshaun reduce that by 1.
Who did that?
Deshaun did. I'll go and use my draconic reaction, reduce it by 1.
Oh, I don't think you have your draconic step until you have 5 victories, right?
What was that?
I don't think you gain your draconic thing until you have 5 victories.
Oh,
you're talking about your dragon dreams?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take...
Yeah.
Thorgar, you take the full damage. And then one last thing of malice. Ravenous Horde. At the end of this round, each hero not adjacent to an enemy is beset by 2 rotting zombies who burst from the ground in adjacent vacant spaces.
Oh, come on.
That would be Surak. 2 zombies burst up, throwing wooden planks into the air and silt and sand. Yeah, them
That
to the
seems
initiative.
personal. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the end of round
Well,
one.
this game rules. The draw steal turns out is awesome.
Pretty fun, huh? All right.
God,
Round two.
I was like, oh, it could be unsafe.
First person to act in round two is going to be the party again. As always, in between your turns, reset your initiative as appropriate to whatever you want it to be. Usually it should be 0 or 1. I'll take the first two I see. Baz, go ahead.
All right. So Baz is visibly upset, and is going to launch out another. Let me put this first. I'm going to actually. I'm at a point where I can use. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, I'm trying to just.
Let me
find where
describe
it is.
another thing for the shorthand for you guys' reference. So when you're looking at, you click your token and you're looking at the buttons up above, you can read the name of the power. If it's signature, it'll be an S at the end. Its size, in this case, is cube 3 and 1. And then I'll usually have a lowercase letter if it's something special about it. Like your Dragon Breath affects only enemies, for example, that's lowercase e. A lowercase c is only creatures. A lowercase a is only allies. If it's blank, then it's any creature or any object you want to use it on. But yeah, A's allies, E's only enemies, C's only creatures. Those are the main ones you'll see. Okay, back to you,
Got it.
Baz.
So as an action, I'm going to use my Dragon Breath. I believe I can get the 3 zombies in this diagonal line here with that.
Not from where you're standing, but you can get the 1 to your northwest and the 2 west of Deshaun from where you're standing. So be a 3x3 cube adjacent to you. You can't be in it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, we'll do that. That is going to be 4 fire. And then as a maneuver, I'm going to use the now, focus now for that. No pun intended. So that is
3 allies get to make a free strike. So
yeah,
who do you want to do it
I'm
first?
going to do Deshaun.
Let's go ahead and do them one at a time. So Deshaun,
Oh,
your free
okay.
strike can be a melee, a ranged, or hurl elements. What do you want to do?
I'll just do a melee against the one that's already damaged
Okay.
to my
So
10
you have
o'clock.
an edge because he's the one to your west. You'll have an edge on.
Just looking for the what
It'll be
called.
look for the red action button, and the MFS is the first thing after it, the one to the right of it. If you've unchecked alphabetically sorted token actions.
Range free strike.
So let's make sure you've
here
unchecked
it is.
Have you unchecked alphabetically sorted token actions? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Melee free strike, so 2 damage.
Very good. All right. And then who's next, Bass?
But Deshaun, it would be 5, right? Because you get an edge. Because he's.
He gets an edge, but he rolled a 5, and an edge on top of 5 is only a 7, which is still the 2 damage.
Oh, all right. So the next one would be Thorgar.
Go ahead, Thorgar.
Yeah, I'll take a swing at the same guy. Do I get an edge on that or no? It's only
No.
one.
Just your allies
Yeah,
and
okay.
just for the first attack.
All right, and so I'm doing the melee, the MF.
Yeah, MFS, yeah. So you tell me the damage.
It's 4 damage.
I can read it as 4, but you might have some special power I don't know about. Okay, 4 damage, got it.
Oh, it's 200
then-
damage then in that case.
Tom, Cole being grappled, he can't make a free attack, right? Is
He
that
can.
correct, or-
The only thing the grappled condition does, grab. Speed 0, no first move except grabber. Can't use knockback. Bane abilities not including grabber. So you could melee free strike the grabber.
All right, so I'll have Cole do the last
Go ahead, Cole. So you're looking for the MFS, the first button, right of action.
Excellent. Okay, I'll take that. So Cole, in the grips of this ravenous zombie, kind of knees it in the gut for 7 damage.
Got it. Okay, Baz, back to you.
I believe that's all I can do. So I'm done.
Okay. After Baz comes the enemies. We'll have the skeleton crew. We'll go the blue skeletons, and Cole's out at range for that guy, but not that guy. Okay, so the 4 of you up there on the higher ground, but you're not higher ground of the skeletons, so they are going to shoot bows at you. First, the leader will target Deshaun for a shot with his bone shards bow. With higher ground, that's an 18, which is 7 damage, Deshaun. You will take 2 damage the first time you willingly move before the end of your next turn, so note that just on your scratch paper. And then the crew of skeletons behind the leader will shoot at all 4 of you up there. Bone bows. They have higher ground. They have edge with the captain, so that's going to be 4 damage to Cole, Baz, Deshaun, and Thorgar. And then all those arrows explode and bone shards fly out. And again, all 4 of you take 1 more for a grand total of 5 damage from the hail of arrows from the skeletons. And they will kind of take cover behind the rock pillar there. These two will stay by their leader. And they are done. It's the blue guy, blue decrepit skeletons. And back to you guys. Sora, your turn.
I think it's time to pray. Come on. Oh, come on, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a little psychic damage here. Good. All right, but I got 2 piety, so I'm up to 4. Up to 4. All right, let's go ahead and do healing grace. So I'll cast healing grace on Deshaun, and I'll spend I'll spend a point of piety to let Deshaun. So Deshaun, you can use two healing or 2 recoveries, and then I'll use another point of piety to cast healing grace on Cole, and Cole, I will also spend another point of piety so that you can use 2 recoveries. So I'm down to 1 piety. So that's my maneuver, and then I will use drain on the zombie to my west, which so 4 corruption.
The zombie to your west, 4
The
corruption.
zombie.
It takes 3 of that, but that's enough to knock it down. Its body breaks apart, but that space there is difficult terrain where it fell,
It's like bones and stuff.
Yeah, it's bones and such, and also it's parts of its body are still grasping and reaching out. You'd think stepping into that space could be it's difficult terrain, and it might grab you if you step into it.
Okay, and then I will use the recovery to get back what my gods took.
Okay.
That'll be the end of Saruk's turn.
After you go, the green skeletons will now go from up above. They move forward. They're going to fire a rain of arrows down on the 4 that are the middle tier there. Bone bows, arrows flying. They have edge because of higher ground. So 4 damage to Cole, Baz, Deshaun, and Thorgar. 4 damage to each of you from bony arrows hailing down from above. And then the zombie northwest of Baz will go. This zombie is going to go ahead and do a move to there, and then zombie dust. This is a burst 2 affecting the 3 of you close to him, doing 3 corruption to Baz and Deshaun and Thorgar. In addition, Deshaun, you are weakened. Save ends. I know this shows a strength thing, but you're the opposite of that. And save ends. So you're going to make saves at the end of your turn. Weakened condition does in this game a bane on every power roll you make while you're weakened. So the zombie moved, did the zombie dust, and then it's going to go ahead and try and kick Baz by dropping its action for knockback. But Baz stands his ground. They are done. Back to you guys. Cole, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm grabbed, and I had that effect. I'm going to take the 2 corruption damage from the nasty zombie grab effect.
Nice.
I know I can't use the knockback maneuver while grabbed,
Correct.
but if I force move the opponent to where they're not adjacent using some other means, does that break the grapple? Okay. So I gain 2 more discipline. I'm up to 6 because of the malice abilities, and someone in my field used a null main action. So I'm going to spend 1. And around me, you see kind of rocks start to levitate a little bit. And I'm going to activate the gravitic disruption in my null field. So the first time on a turn that a target takes damage, I can slide them up to 2 squares.
Got it.
So I will then use my inertial step signature ability on the zombie that is grabbing me. And I will headbutt the zombie viciously and savagely for 9 damage.
Okay, let's pause here. Okay, so 9 damage, and then you can slide him 2.
So I will slide him to west, so he is no longer adjacent to me.
Are you going to slide him to there?
Oh, I can slide. Yeah. So if I move him, to where he is, and then 1 more to the left,
Got it.
He'll collide with that other zombie.
You'll hit that zombie with 1 remaining, and he will fall down dead from that attack that you just did, except he has Endless Night reduced to 0 by damage once per encounter instead. He is knocked prone, but then he begins to start crawling and groaning and getting back up. So he's prone for now, but his stamina resets to 10. Okay, so you got that one knocked to the ground. You're no longer grabbed. you can take the grab icon off. You click the token, click the circle below, and just click on the blue outlined marker. Makes
Got it.
that go away.
Thank you.
What else?
So that was a free maneuver. That was a main action. So I'm going to use my maneuver. I could either catch breath or try and do some more knockback. I have 5 discipline. I gain a surge at least from having taken damage at the start of my turn. I will use the. Oh yeah, so I will shift. I get a free shift from my inertial step, so I'm going to shift forward next to this zombie. I'm then going to use the knockback maneuver on the zombie closest to me. Nice. And I'm going to try and just shove him straight into the zombie that just rose back up.
Got it. You knock him back into the other zombie, doing 5 damage to him. He's still prone. The other one is knocked prone by that. Would take enough to be destroyed, but uses in this night to be at 10 stamina. So you got 2 prone, 1 at 10, 1 at 5, both have used there in this night. Good turn, Cole, and I'm going to give you guys another heroic resource token for remembering that weird effect, Cole, that you took damage at the start of your turn. You didn't forget. That's good. Now back to them, right?
Awesome.
Okay, so all the skeletons up above, fire the arrows down at you. You're just fighting the zombies left. We got one rotting zombie there on Surik. It will go. This rotting zombie, Surik, will do rotting fist on you. Tries to club you over the head. Connects for 4 damage. And then one of the zombies up above, the one fighting Cole, stands up and tries to blobber and clutch Cole. Ooh, big hit. 7 damage, Cole.
Ouch.
Grabs you again, put that grab icon back on your guy. If you hover over with me, you'll see the name. Actually, I think the name of it is Grapple. And then, so he stood up as a maneuver. He does Clobber and Clutch as action. Now he's going to move. His speed is 5, so he can get you 2 squares back, and he's done. Back to you guys, Deshaun.
All right, I want to go.
Oh, yeah,
and
real
use
quick,
my-
Cole, in case you haven't already, you do have your, of course, your inertial shield you could use if you wanted.
Good call. I will definitely do that.
Okay. I'll try not to remind anyone
I
again.
pressed the wrong button. That will be this one.
Right. So the damage he did was 7, so you're only going to take 3, so take 4 hit points back, basically. All right, Deshaun.
All right, start my turn. I use subtle relocation to teleport, which should not trigger the bone shards.
Nice.
Go over there, and then I want to go ahead and hurl elements. I want to take one of those hero tokens for 2 surges.
1 hero token used. Got it.
And the last skeletal captain, hurl elements on him.
Oh, nice roll.
Yes.
And 8 fire. Well, we won't use a surge on that one.
8 fire is not going to quite be enough. You
Oh,
can still use a
sorry.
surge if you want.
And you can still use a surge.
All right. Boom. That knocks the skeletal remains back through the other ones, and he lies smoldering on the ground, dead.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and do my maneuver to do 2 points of fire damage on
That guy there?
that one there.
All right, that finishes that one. And since you did it with fire damage, he does not trigger his in the snipe ability, so he's a smoldering, soggy corpse. The smell must be horrendous, Thorgar. What else, Deshaun?
That is it.
All right, and you're still weakened. So you get a save ends on that. So click your token, and right near the very end, after your free button, there's a save button. S-A-V.
Mine's in a different order, so.
Oh, here, let me fix that for you. So click your token, click the gear icon above the chat. When you hover over it, it says My Settings. It's the far right one. Go to the Personalization and Display menu. Go to Alphabetically Sort Token Actions and uncheck that box. Make sure it's unchecked. Then you can go back to chat and then click off your token back on. Now they'll be in order that makes sense. All your actions will be together, all your maneuvers together. Everything will be more sensible.
Okay, that works.
All right, Deshaun, you can take off the weak icon. Just click your token, click the circle below, find the blue outline. Yeah, you got it. All right, back to the party, or back to the monsters. So we got, we'll have that down zombie north of Baz will go next. It gets up with a maneuver, and then it will move there to there to there, and then it will use zombie dust by downgrading an action to another maneuver. And the shards of zombie flesh that kind of fly off of this thing as it moves through you all land on some of you, doing 3 corruption to Baz, Cole, Deshaun, and Thorgar. And you're weakened again, Deshaun. Save ends, so put the strength guy on your thing again. You're the only one affected by that, Sean. And if you put the strength, if you click on the circle, you hover over
Actually-
the strength icon and type the number 1.
Actually, I have stand tough. So is it might?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're considered a might of 1, right? Stand tough. Treat 1 to resist potency is perfect. Okay. Well done. That's that. Thorgar, your turn.
If I was standing here and push this guy to the east, it only hits this guy, is that right?
They don't cascade.
Okay, so in my not maneuver, is it maneuvers? I got a main action, a move, and a maneuver, is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. And your movement of speed of 6 can be before, after, during, whatever, any of your other things.
Under moves, disengage, what is that?
Disengage lets you shift your disengage distance, which for your character is 1. Whenever you shift, you don't provoke attacks of opportunity. So as a move action, you can shift 1 and not provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Okay, and does that use all my moves?
It's your
or
whole
no?
move, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Baz, you have a disengage of 2. Cole, you have a disengage of 3. Deshaun's has a disengage of 1. Just for your
To
other guys.
push to knock the guy back, you don't have to be here. You can be here. You just have to be within range of him.
Okay, I can push him anyway. Okay. Well, can I use a maneuver and knock this guy back?
Okay. Click your token, click the KB for knockback.
Let me do this too.
Should be under your maneuvers, the blue button, the blue maneuver, and then it's escape, grab, and KB
Yep.
for knockback.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
If your Frosty's at 2 or higher, what is your Frosty right now?
It's at 5.
5, okay. So that means you're going to push 2 more squares. So you push him 3, and there's already a pillar right behind him, so you'll push him right into that, which will do 3 damage when he hits it. It'll do 2 more because it's an object, and 2 more because of your special feature, pushing into objects, doing more damage. So you'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to that zombie from that maneuver.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
actually it's 1 less damage because he had to go 1 square, so 6 damage. Boom, got it.
Okay.
Now you got your action left and all your movement left.
I have this ability. It's called back 3 ferocity. Does that burn 3 ferocity?
Correct. Yeah, you have to burn 3 ferocity to use it. It is a burst 1, so 1 square in every direction from you, affecting only enemies will be.
Yeah, I'll do a brutal slam, and when I push this guy any direction, right?
Basically, they go straight away from you. You can't put them
okay.
left or right or, back.
Well, then
A
go
push
ahead
is
and-
away from you.
I'll move here then,
Okay.
and I'll do that
Okay.
brutal slam. So 14 for 8 damage and 2 push.
Okay. 8 damage plus 2 more when he hits the other guy for roll a 10 to him and 2 for the guy behind him.
And what is a surge?
Okay, a surge. You'll want to track this on your scratch paper. These are like a universal bonus to a few different things. They are, and I'll copy just the surge part of that out for you. You start with 0 every combat. You can gain them during combat. You lose them all at the end, so you definitely want to spend them during combat. If you spend 1 surge, you add 2 damage to the attack. If you spend 2 surges, you add 4 damage to the attack. If you spend 3 surges, you add 6 damage to the attack. Or you can spend 2 surges to increase the potency of your attack. I don't think you have any attacks that use potency, so you can ignore that part of it. So yeah, you can spend 1, 2, or 3 to do 2, 4, or 6 more damage. Do you want to spend any on this attack? If you have any. I don't know if you have any.
I have one, but I won't right now, I guess.
Not right now? Okay. Then that is Thorgar. Back to the last 2 zombies. We got the one Thorgar just pushed, so it's going to try and retaliate against Thorgar. It will try to first knock back Thorgar. Tit for tat. Pushing 3, actually. Wow, okay. So it knocks Thor back 2. Then it'll follow him, and then it will clobber and clutch him. Ooh, and a good shot there. 7 damage, bringing Thorgar down to 0 stamina and grabbing Thorgar. When you're at 0 stamina, Thorgar, you're bleeding. 0 stamina, where do I say it? Dying. Bleeding, you can't catch breath on your own, so you're going to need someone else to use a heal on you, or, of course, Surak to come save you. And you can, though, take all your actions. It's just that after you take an action, if it was an action or a triggered action or a might or agility test or ability, you'll lose d6 plus 1 stamina, which you can't prevent. And when you get down to negative 16 stamina, you die. All right, that's that zombie. The other zombie is the one you just pushed back. He's going to come out and go and shoot it there. And
I have a question about that. I have this lines of force. It's a triggered. It's when the target will be force moved.
Yeah.
It says I can redirect that.
Correct.
Could I have redirected that?
Yes, you may. Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll come back to this. And when you get forced moved, select a new target of size and distance instead of you. You become the source of the force move, and you can push instead. So this thing was pushing you anyway, so you're going to be pushing instead. Yeah, 2 to the distance. He was force moving you 3, so you're going to force move him 5. If your Frosty if you want to spend 1 Frosty, you can force move him 7.
Okay, and if he slams into something, every square movement is another point of damage. Is that right?
Correct. So you want to force move him back into his friend?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to take 7. That'll trigger his Endless Night ability, which will drop him prone. Boom. And he'll be at 10 stamina. And then the one behind him is going to take the 7 damage from your forced move back. And then, let's see, that was his maneuver to knock you back. Then you'll have to use another maneuver to stand, which is a downgrade of his. Actually, he'll just attack from prone. So instead of doing 7 damage and grabbing you, he's going to do 6 damage, 1 hit point remaining instead of 0, and not grab you. And he'll remain prone there, and that'll be the end of his turn. Then the zombie that's coming after Deshaun. It comes toward you, Deshaun. When it gets next to you, it's going to clobber and clutch you, or no, knock you back first. Trying desperately to push back the dwarves. That's a push 3, which actually does 2. So knocks you back down the hill that way. Follows his move to here. He's going to actually, he'll follow you all the way to there, and then clobber and clutch you. 14, that does 6 damage to you, Deshaun. And that's the end of round 2. Moved to round 3. First person to act. Got a couple of you. You guys want to talk it out?
Yeah, let me get Thorgar back up on his feet.
All right.
You good with that, Baz?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Sirach.
Beauty. All right. Come on, gods. God.
Nice.
All right. I'm at 5 piety. That's fine. Even with the 2. All right. Good. Beauty. All right. And I take damage. All right. Let's go ahead and where it goes. Okay. Let's go ahead and we just need to get people back on their feet. All right. Let's use Healing Grace. So we're going to cast Healing Grace on Thurgar. Thurgar, you can use a recovery, and I'm going to spend a point of piety so that you can use 2 recoveries. Baz, I'm going to spend a point of piety. I'm going to spend a point of piety so that you can use a recovery. And Deshaun, I'm going to spend a 3rd point of piety so that you can use a recovery as well.
And how much does a recovery on my
For your
character?
Thorgar, that'll be 1/3 of your max stamina, so 11 each time, so you'll get back 22. So you'll be at
nice.
23 total stamina after that. And then you'll see an 8 on the green circle above your token. When you click on your token, change that down to 6 as you spend 2 recoveries. That's tracking your recoveries.
And then I'm going to use Drain on the...
Oh, I already wrote it down. It was
You did that
10.
already, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use Drain on the thing above me, to the north of me. He's going to take 9 corruption.
Okay, that drops him, leaving a grasping corpse behind.
And then Cole, you can use a recovery. Oh, ally in 1. Never mind. You're not in 1. Sorry, I take that back. You're not in 1. I'll use a recovery.
All right, after Sirach. Range here. Oh yeah. Okay, so the skeletons rain down death. Let's see here. There are 5 of you. The green skeleton, the blue skeletons go, and this is on everyone on the upper level. Make sure they can reach you. Everyone on the upper levels getting shot by arrows from the blue skeletons. They have an edge. They have no captain though, but that's still enough to get them to 12, the higher ground edge. So 4 damage, Thurgar, Baz, Cole, and Deshaun. 4 damage to all of you. And then the other group, the green skeletons go, raining down more. Ooh, with the higher ground edge, that's 5 damage to all of you. Thurgar, Baz, Deshaun, and Cole take 5 damage. Back to your guys' turn. Baz and Cole, you guys got a preference who goes first? Baz, you might note that your parry triggered action is universally better than your Draconic Guard triggered action, and they're both triggered actions.
Just one. Oh, okay.
1 halves only reduces by 1.
Okay. I will note that for next time. Thank you.
You bet.
Let's see. If I go, I can do an AOE ability and then slide the 3 guys. I can hit the 3 guys around me and slide them into each other and hopefully do a bunch of damage.
Yeah, so I think if you want to focus on the AoE, I can take care of the two that are in front of
All
between
right,
me
Cole,
and Zorg.
go for it.
Okay. All right. So again, I'll spend one discipline to do the gravitic disruption, and then I will. You see, kind of Cole do a flurry of blows all around him as he is a squad unto himself. And oh snap! That's a crit,
It
right?
is, yes.
Yeah, excellent.
All
Oh, I
right.
love that.
Okay, this is going to do all sorts of damage. All sorts of damage going. You don't. Okay, you got the gravitic disruption. So let's start with which one do you want damage first? Cardinal points from you.
I will do the one. I'll start with the one directly above me, and then I will slide it into the one to the west of me.
Okay. So
Oh, actually, yeah, that should hopefully kill it, and then
okay,
it'll
you
break
kill the
grapple.
one north of you. Your slide is 2, so it's going to do damage to this one. Okay, then now damage to that one next.
Okay, yep.
That's
I'll take the 2 damage from the before I could kill it. It did the 2 corruption damage to me.
Then that kills the one
fun.
to your west, and then 13 damage to the one to your south.
Nice.
Does not kill it, but if you add any surges, you can add them to it if you like.
I will use one of my surges.
Okay, that'll drop that thing down, but it then will trigger its ability in the snide ability, so it goes prone, but it's at 10 stamina now. And then that's a squad into myself. That's a burst 2. Okay, so that's everyone that was in that area. Disengage is free maneuver before or after. So now you can shift if you want 3.
And then I can use another with a crit. You get another main action. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's resolve this one first. If you want to shift, you can. Otherwise, you get another action.
I will. Sorry, overthinking. I'll stay put.
Okay.
And then so I have 2 discipline and 2 surges. I will use my signature ability of inertial step to hit the one that just popped back up.
All right. That's 9 damage to it.
And I'll use a surge.
11 damage, 12 damage. Dropped them.
Perfect. And then I will use the catch breath maneuver to spend recovery. Sorry. And I can shift 3 after the strike. I am 1, 2. Can I take cover in this boat?
You can do anything you want. Yeah, you dive in there, go prone in the boat, try and get some cover.
Yep.
Okay. After you, the zombie to the west of Baz will go. And
that's a lot.
4 undead, +1 malice, +1 per malice over 7 will move their speed and make a free strike. All right. So, let's see if you can reach there. Yeah, okay. You can reach there. You can reach here. Yeah. The green skeletons, 4 green skeletons will make free strikes. Everyone on the upper level. So they're going to do 2 damage to Cole, even though you had to cover Cole. They seem to hit you. 2 damage to Baz, 2 damage to Thurgar, and 2 damage to Deshaun. And then the zombie will do zombie dust. This is going to affect Baz and Thorgar. You each take 2 corruption, Baz and Thorgar. And then the zombie will do knockback on Baz, pushing Baz back 2 squares and follow him. And then clobber and clutch him from higher ground, doing 4 damage, Baz.
I'm going to use my parry. I know what it does, but I'll tell you in a second. Shift 1 targets you.
Now, you might have already done your triggered action this round with your Draconic Guard.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. That zombie's done. Back to you guys. Baz, your turn.
Okay. Changes things a little bit, but I'm going to move up 1. I'm going to turn to this skeleton and use my shield bash. Nice.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so that pushes him 3.
Yes,
right
into his friend.
Into his friend, okay. Okay, so he's going to be down to 0, and that will trigger his ability, knocking him prone in the end, and at 10 stamina now. He hits his buddy with 1 square of moving, so his buddy takes 1. Okay, what else, Bass?
I'm going to go ahead and mark the one right next to Thorgar.
Okay, that one is marked.
And then move.
Okay. Then we got a zombie by Thorgar is going to go next. It stands up.
That's his turn. No, nothing.
That's when okay. Stands up. That's his maneuver. And then he is going to Clobber and Clutch on Thorgar. That is 6 damage, Thorgar. He does not grab you. And his turn is done. Deshaun, your turn.
All right, run up to there. Then I use my reaction to teleport 2. All right, 1, 2, just double checking speed. Okay. Teleport 2 to be on that little old mast there. Then I want to hurl elements at these minions. Using my last surge to do 8 fire.
Okay. Starting with which one?
The top, working counterclockwise.
Top one. Like kind of like a hose of fire hurling away from you. Takes that one out, and does 2 to that one.
I'll then use my maneuver to do 2 more fire to that one.
And that finishes that one. Ooh, should do this. Where these things drop are basically bony shards protruding up to the ground at wicked-looking angles. You imagine if you were to step into that square, bad things would happen to you as bone drops are left behind. Thorgar,
Bone drops.
your turn.
Pretty good.
Sorry, did you say my turn?
Yep.
Okay. So my die. And let me try to push this guy again with my maneuver. And what do I do on that again?
Click your token,
Click
click
the
the,
KB.
in the maneuvers, the KB button is knockback.
KB. So 12, push 2,
If your frosties 2 or higher, you push 4.
push 4.
Okay, so he's going to take 4 when he hits his buddy, but he's going to take 4 when he gets hit.
And then let me do a brutal slam as well.
Wow, 15 damage, and then push 4. That takes that one out, does 4 more damage to his buddy. Anything else?
Guess I gotta. Is there anything I can use my movement for if I'm not moving?
The turn. Movement you can use for advance, disengage, or ride. So no, nothing else.
I'll just hang out then.
Okay, round 4. Deshaun, you are first.
To avoid tripping, I'm going to use my teleport again to get over here. Use my maneuver to do 2 damage to the last green guy.
Finishing him.
And then hurl elements at the blue guys. Nice little line there. Big stream of fire.
How much fire?
I'm going to go ahead and use... Those guys are just...
I'll use Word of Guidance and 1 Piety to bump that up.
So base of 8. How much more, Deshaun? Past 8.
It's 8. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Take one of the hero tokens and spend 1 of the surges. Oh, wait a minute. Surges go away at the end of combat, don't they?
They do.
I'll just spin them both in.
So 12.
Yes.
Finishing them all. Okay. After Deshaun, we have the skeletons are all gone. Boom, boom. We got 1 lone zombie. This thing stands up, shaky, and as it does, various things start rising up off the ground, floating, and then are pulled toward the nearest enemy within 3 of them, 3 untended objects. So it pulls up boxes and masts and boats and smashes into Cole and Baz and Thorgar. Thorgar, you take 1 damage. Baz, you take 1 damage. Cole, you take 2 damage. And then,
since I haven't used it yet, I'll use my triggered action just to take 1 damage instead.
And then it will move up to Baz after standing and clobber and clutch. No, first try to kick him. Knocks you back 1, Baz, and then tries to grab you. Tear into your flesh, 4 damage, Baz. And then Sirach, your turn.
All right, I am going to go ahead. Let's just go ahead and finish that guy off with Blessed Light.
5 holy burns up the last of the undead.
Oh.
You guys gain 1 victory.
God almighty.
You guys can use catch breath at will now. All around you are the rotting remains of the undead in this cavern. You see a low cave mouth at the back of the place going deeper into the cliff face.
So I'm gonna, after, like, as we're sitting here kind of, wheezing and catching our breath, I'm gonna say that so on my journey here, I heard from some of the locals that sometimes they'd seen a white light, maybe a lantern, that was like rhythmically flashing, like maybe somebody was trying to signal a ship or something. It was coming from Hellas Grasp. There might be some hand at work here. These might not have been just random undead.
Cole will share that he heard that Hellas Grasp was the site of the final stand of a ghost ship.
Oh no.
The Horizon is, I believe, what it was called.
You
like
spy
cool.
Thorgar in the tidal pool to your south, a femur coated in lead. This is a dead weight. While you hold it, you fall twice as fast, taking extra damage for every square you fall. If you fall 5 or more squares that way, you can make a melee free strike as a free maneuver once during the fall before you hit the ground. Would anyone like to carry that dead weight on them? If you do roll, just roll /R space D20. Whoever rolls highest can carry it. If you carry it, you don't necessarily need to carry it. You can type a 0 in if you have to carry it if no one else wants it, but this one already took it. So, anyone else? All right, Steve. Hey, Steve, if you have the chance, can you update your name to match the others down below? It'd be your character name and then your name in parentheses, so we can make sure we match your name to your character. But that's Thorgar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tom, that dead weight.
Yeah.
Could you use your action to like shove that into an enemy's hand and then boot them off a cliff?
You can try anything you want.
Here, hold this anchor.
That's pretty awesome. What else you guys want to do?
Can we search some of these crates and stuff around here?
You search crates, so you don't find any else of value. A few coppers here and there. Every piece of equipment is rotted and old and covered in mold and almost unusable.
Does anything have like any markings or insignia or anything that would say like?
Yeah, the undead, of course, had their. They were wearing ragged tunics emblazoned with a great bird carrying a sun in its beak.
Oh, do we know anything about that?
If you did, I would have
What
told
that-
you. Some of you
Okay.
might. Some of you might. What else does everyone want to do? Anyone else want to do anything in the room?
Hmm.
You have a cave mouth, dark, some flickering lantern light coming from it.
Yeah, I think Baz will try to like slowly, very slowly, try to look in and see if he sees anything. Specifically looking for any signs of additional undead movement on the ground.
It turns a corner pretty sharp.
Tom, I'm going to move one at a time. Just
Sure.
you can stop me.
Pause there.
Tom,
Follow-
does
follow
this whole
closely.
cave just smell like death?
Soul Cave, yeah. It smells, it's rotting. The smell of algae reeks. The air is humid and stale. There's salt, there's death.
I mean, after that last encounter, it definitely smells like death now.
Yeah.
Right? Ugh.
Now, this is what you see here in this chamber, Baz. It's low ceilinged. The ceiling is only 2 squares over the ground. And some of the walls have indentations in them with water pooling therein. There's old, rotten skeletons reclining in some of them. And you see fleeting movement. You can move up to 2 more squares into the room, but I'm going to show you what you see before you roll initiative. So from where Baz is, you can be 2 north of Baz if you like. Let me draw what you see and where it's at.
Oh.
You can back up Baz too. You don't have to move up if you don't want to. Because you see multiple ghostly forms in here. These things are similar to the other undead you saw, however. They are wearing, or at least their ghostly forms are wearing the ragged tunics emblazoned with the bird and the sun. And let's see, to your left, you see these shadowy forms. To your right, you see an umbral form. Ahead and to your right, you see a spectral form. So those are what you see in the chamber. You guys can indicate what you want for your initiatives as I grab these guys.
Do they look open to parlay?
They do
No.
not.
Yeah, okay, just checking.
And draw steel. Let's see who's initiative. Oh, they did.
Oh.
So we're going to pause here and take a break and come back for the first round of combat. So we'll do 14 minutes from now. So that'd be 55 after the hour. Break till 55 after the hour.
Thanks again for setting this up. This is awesome.
All right. Yeah, no problem. I love running it. So cool. I'm glad you played.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. They got the initiative. So to the northeast of you, Cole, you see a ghostly apparition start moving south, and then it goes right into the rock wall, and then it emerges from the rock wall right adjacent to you, Deshaun, and it summons forth a freezing dark cloud affecting everyone in the party, doing 3 cold damage to everyone in the party. And until the end of his next turn, that area provides them concealment and blocks line of effect for you, all of you. So you can still make melee attacks through it, but any ranged attack with a square of it intervening, you cannot use. And it is this cube there. That's its maneuver. And then with its action, it strikes Deshaun with a chilling grasp, doing 6 cold damage to you, Deshaun, and then it shifts back 1. And that is their turn. Your turn. I don't see one of you in initiative. It looks like Baz, you're not in initiative yet. There you go. Everyone, make sure you set your initiatives on 0 or 1, or 2 if you're special, like a marker. Baz, go ahead.
All right. So I see we can see everything that's in front of us, right, Tom? There's nothing that's obstructing our vision.
Yeah. Nothing blocking your vision. These are pillars. These do block vision.
Okay.
There. Those are all pillars.
I see I guess they're shades based on your picture. I'll move up here and do a shield bash on this one in front of me. And that is 11 damage and push it 3. So.
You destroy that one and that one, and the remains of them take out part of that one.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and I still use the rest of my movement.
Yeah, you can do your movement split apart before, after actions and maneuvers.
Go right here and
pause there. As soon as you step there, you trigger a trap, a snare. Your movement ends. You take 3 damage. Your agility is less than 2, so you are restrained. Save and put a lock icon on you as you're pulled up to the ceiling and hanging upside down from it. So you're 1 square off the ground, and that's into your movement. You've already done your move. What do you want to do for maneuver? So what do you want to do for maneuver?
You catch breath, but I don't know can I still do that?
You can catch breath, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, and then after you catch your breath, you can make a save. See if you can get yourself off of this trap.
Do that first. Save.
No, you're hanging there.
Nope.
Their turn. And next to go will be next go will be that one north of you will go, as well as the 2 shades with him. So this one flies up toward you, actually flies through you and ends here. And as he passes through you, using corruptive phasing, you take 2 corruption damage, Baz. And then he turns and attacks you with his chilling grasp, doing 6 cold, and then he shifts 1. And then the first shade comes toward you, flies through you. Its shadow phasing causes 1 corruption damage to you, Baz. And then it life drains you for 4 more corruption damage, Baz. And then the last of them. There's 1 more that flies through you, and then 2 more corruption as it strikes you. They are done. Back to you guys. Looks like Deshaun, go ahead.
All right, I missed the first part of the voice. What's the purple box?
Oh, the purple box. That is cold, freezing dark. It's providing cover to your enemies, or concealment to your enemies. There's none in that you know of, but it blocks your line of effect, so you can't have any squares of it between you and your target.
Did we take damage from that?
You did. You took chilling grasp, freezing dark. You took 3 cold. Oh, and then you were also chilling grasped. You took 6 more cold.
All right, I want to use my reaction or teleport out of here. Granted, it's not much. Did you say there was limited movement?
No movement limitation at all.
Oh, in that case, I'll just disengage, just in case there's something that I can't see, and shift down 1. And then her elements at this guy.
Oh, nice.
No, and yeah, we'll go ahead and use my maneuver to do 2 more points of damage.
All right. What was the type on all that damage?
Oh, all fire.
All fire. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
After Deshaun, we have Umbral Stalker. And he will use Shadow Jump. Be 7-1. No, you'll just fly down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flying through Baz. So Baz, you're going to take another 2 corruption. And then he'll do Chilling Grasp on Cole. Cole, you take 6 cold. And then he shifts there. And then he'll use his maneuver to try to knock back on Cole. 14 is push 2, Cole's stability of 1. So Cole, he shoves you into the wall there. You take, since you're the solid object, 3 damage.
Can I do my trigger on that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking for it on here. Lines of force.
It's a range of 1. Self or a creature is forced move. Unfortunately, the forced move creature is 2 away from you. So.
Oh, okay. It's within the hit.
It's going to be adjacent to you.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So Cole, you took the 3 damage from hitting the wall. It's done.
Yep.
And then Cole, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I have an ability that lets, I have a signature move that lets me do 2 creatures or objects. Could I strike the trap? You use one of those attacks to hit the trap, the snare that's holding Baz?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll step forward. Let's see. We start one, so now we're at 3 discipline. And I will use faster than the eyes. Oh, nice. So I'll deal, I'm going to target the minion to the northwest, and I will target the trap holding Baz
Okay, so you
for
do
7
7
damage.
damage to the minion to the northwest, finishes that minion, and you were able to roundhouse kick the other one at the same time. And you hit the
Nice.
trap on Baz, dropping Baz to the ground. You don't take any damage to the fall, Baz, but you replace your restrained with prone. And then you also deal 2 damage to one creature or object adjacent to you. Who's that going to be on, Cole?
That's going to be the wraith thing right next to me.
Got it.
Perfect. Do I get the sense that these guys are able to be knocked back?
They're incorporeal. Do with that as
Okay.
you will. You can try. You can find out.
So I'll use the catch breath maneuver. Let me +4. There we go. -1 +9. And that will be that'll be my turn.
Okay, their turn. 2 of them are going to go this time. And the first one to go will be that stalker way in the back.
Oh, I didn't see how far up the cave went.
The stalker way in the back is going to move a little bit, but then shadow jump 10 to a vacant space and concealment. And then from there, he will attack Cole to his north with Chilling Grasp, doing 7 cold Cole. Then he'll shift 2. And then we have a Spectre. The Spectre will go flying due south, 2, 3, 4, right through the rock wall, 5. Then when it gets there next to Deshaun, it will do Decaying Touch. Deshaun, you take 3 corruption, and your presence is not less than 0, so you're not weakened. And then it will try to knock you back with its maneuver. Nope. And it's done. And then back to you guys. Sorek, your turn.
Okay. So Tom, this cold cloud thing around us, does it prevent me from healing my allies that are away from me?
Yes. If
Or just
anyone's got a square of that cloud between you and them, you can't affect them. It blocks your line of effect.
stupid cloud. Okay. All right. We gotta kill this guy. All right. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and all right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some piety going. All right, I got 6 piety. Here we go.
For those,
I'm
real
going
quick,
to
Ed, for those of you new to Draw Steel, you started this encounter with 1 victory, which means you started all of you with 1 of your heroic resources. So if you didn't catch that, you have 1 extra.
Okay, I am going to move down here because I can't see that guy in a stupid cloud. I'm going to go ahead and use the Blessed Light on that guy, on the, not the Spectre, but the
Stalker.
Stalker, thank you. So 10 holy damage.
That
You can't look.
is enough to finish the Stalker. And I don't think he has any.
Thank God.
Nothing triggered. Nope, nothing triggered. Down he goes.
Does the cloud disappear?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Thank God. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, so now that the stupid cloud is gone, I'm going to go ahead and do faith armor. Yes. Okay. That's on 5 of us. So all 5 of us, everybody gets 10 temporary stamina.
So click your token, everyone. In the white circle that's the top right, type in the number 10. And it's not 5, Ed, it's only 4, so you have to pick 1. It's 4, including yourself or allies. My shorthand isn't
the 5
clear.
5 is the faith. Or the 5 is the piety that
That's the piety it cost, yeah. So who do you
what it
not
is.
want to have temporary hit points?
Everybody but me. Everybody
Okay.
but me gets 10 temporary
Stamina, I meant. Very good.
Yep. Everybody but me gets 10 temporary stamina.
That's huge.
And that will be my the temporary stamina can't be overstated. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Then we got a couple more specters coming. These things fly away for some reason to the north.
Was it because I intimidated them with my
I'm
holy
not
light?
sure what they're doing. Then Thorgar, your turn.
We move like this into this guy. My devastating rush, it says
Hold
you can
on.
move up to.
Thorgar, you'll provoke there, so move back 2 spaces.
Okay.
Go 1 forward. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to teleport him too, so as not to provoke.
I was okay provoking because I'm going to do extra damage that way.
So you can save your triggered Deshaun. Here's the provoke.
Okay.
It is melee free strike, and it does 2 damage, Thorgar.
Okay. And that
He's not
comes
up for
from my temps, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I'll do devastating rush. Oh, I get a ferocity. I didn't roll my ferocity. So I rolled a 12. That's 8, right? And then
Yep.
plus 1 damage for each square moved. Is that right?
Yep.
And does it only count? Does it only count the 3? Right?
Yep. Up
It's
to
up
3.
to 3.
Up to 3. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 11. I don't think my ferocity matters, right? Because no push.
Not for that damage. Nope. So 11.
11.
Got it.
And then I don't think I have any maneuvers. Can I aid? Can I aid
You
a
do
strike
anything you want.
against this guy?
You need anything you want? You aiding?
Yes.
You aid on the one to your east?
Unless I can do a ranged one.
No, it's not ranged. It's reach
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I'll just do that
Okay.
one then.
Got it. That's the end of round 1. Round 2. They go first. And the first thing that happens is you see grasping hands erupt out of the dirt, coming out of the walls all around here. And then the specter that is nearby Deshawn and Sorik. First, he'll do Decaying Touch on Sorik, doing 4 Corruption Sorik.
My presence is 2.
Then he'll move into Sorik Square, doing 2 damage to you, Sorik. Then he'll move through Deshawn Square, doing 2 damage to you, Deshawn. Then from Deshawn Square, he goes right into the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, right into the wall, so that he doesn't provoke after that, and then comes out over there by Deshawn. He's done. And now your guys' turn. And first to go is Baz. So Baz, these grasping hands are right beside you. You think if you stay here, the square you're in, you might get attacked by it.
Okay. So is it my full movement to stand up?
It's a maneuver to stand up.
A maneuver to stand up. So I'm gonna do that because and then I'm going to yeah, that I don't want to take that attack. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and use my dragon breath. I don't have enough heroic resources yet. And that will target I believe the hand next to me, the ghost form, and then I believe the hand on the other side as well. 3x3. Yeah.
Got a word of guidance going. 4.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. So that's total of 6 fire damage.
6 fire. Got it. It doesn't seem to affect the grasping hands, as some are singed, more claw out. You don't know that there's anything you can do to make them stop except getting away from them.
All right, I'll try to move back.
When you leave there, you got an attack opportunity coming for 2 damage. Don't forget to take up your temps.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What is
that's
Baz?
right.
That's
Do
your
the
turn.
triggers reset at the start of the round?
Start of the round, correct.
Okay.
So all your triggers are back. Okay, that was Baz. Now their turn. We have some shades going, or some stalkers going. We'll do the stalker there. He's going to go through the wall. Then he's going to do his freezing dark. Hitting Sorik and Deshawn. You guys each take 2 cold damage, Sorik and Deshawn. And he's going to close on Sorik. And that freezing dark, that took 3. And he's going to do Chilling Grasp on Sorik. 6 cold Sorik. Then he shifts 1 to there. Let me draw out the old area he did.
Tom, I had a nice safe wall between me and what was going on. And then you just started coming through the walls. That's
he
not
goes
cool.
He goes there. Let's see what else we got here. And now you guys have turned. Deshawn, go ahead.
I use my trigger to teleport, a maneuver to heal, and then throw fire at the guy. And then just 4 fire.
All right. -4. Got it. And then you end adjacent to the grasping hands. So make a agility test. Click your token, and for tests, you're looking for the button to the right of your name that says might, agility, reason, intuition. You click that button and it'll roll a test for you. So it looks like you got the lowest result. So you take 5 damage. Don't forget to take off your temps. You are restrained, which we'll use the lock icon for as these hands grasp and clutch at you. Save ends on that restraint. All right. That was Deshawn. Now their turn.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
So when when the Spectre guy hit me, so I dropped to 0. So I can make a free strike against any creature if reduced to 0, and I can spend a recovery.
If you reduce the creature to 0, you can spend the recovery, but you do get the free strike.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to use a free strike against that guy. I'm guessing 3 damage does not
Did not drop him to 0, no.
Does not drop him to 0.
That relentless seems
Okay.
like a double-edged sword. You might want to double check how it actually reads, because in theory that would mean that you now take damage. since you used a triggered action. Oh no, it's a free triggered.
Yeah, free triggered.
Free triggered, so it will not do damage to you. Okay, good. Okay, so that did that. They just went. Sean went. Their turn again. Okay, so their turn. It's already gone. This guy. He's going to do Shadow Jump as his free action for 1 stamina or 1 malice. And then he's going to phase through the 2 of you. 1, 2, and then 3. No, you'll end up adjacent to there. So as he phases through, each of you take 2 damage. Sorak and Deshawn. And that's his move. And then he's going to Chilling Grasp on Deshawn for 4 cold, Deshawn. Oh, make that 6 cold. Since you're restrained, he has an edge, and he'll shift 1. And he is done. And next goes the party. Surak, go ahead.
Okay, let's see if we can get some piety going. Okay. All right, I will. Okay, I'm going to move here, and I am going to. I'm bleeding right now, right, Tom?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Remind me, what does bleeding do again?
It is. You're dying, you're bleeding. When you're bleeding, if you use an action to trigger a move or an agility test or ability, you lose hit points.
Oh, so I shouldn't move before I do it.
No, it's got to be a maneuver test or a maneuver ability, not a move.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry, that's
Okay,
not
so
maneuver. That's might or agility test or might or agility ability. You move freely.
Oh, okay.
You can do maneuvers freely as
Oh.
long as they are not a might or agility maneuver.
And if I attack, I'll lose stamina.
You will.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Healing Grace.
Now, don't forget, from there, you can't see anyone. You're in this purple freezing cloud.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Wow, these guys suck, Tom.
I know.
All right. All right. I take that back. I guess I'll move here because everybody still has stamina. Okay, I'll move. I forgot about that stupid purple cloud. All right, I'll move here. I'll go ahead and use Healing Grace. I'll cast Healing Grace on myself, and I will spend a point of I'll spend a point of piety to get an extra recovery, and then I'll spend another point of piety to cast Healing Grace on Deshawn so that he can spend a recovery. So that will be 4, and I get plus 12. And then as my action, since I'm no longer bleeding, I will cast. I'm going to cast Drain on the specter directly east of me. So 7 corruption.
Okay, you take 6 of that.
And then I will. And then let's see. I'll spend another recovery for myself, and that will be the end of my turn.
After your turn, the Umbral Stalker by Thorgar will attack Thorgar with a Chilling Grasp, doing 4 cold damage to Thorgar. Don't forget your 10 hit points for that. And then he will, as a maneuver, he'll try to knock you back, pushing you 3. You're gonna redirect that at all? So you're gonna push him 3 instead, unless you spend ferocity. You're actually pushing him 5. Where do you want to push him to?
I can push him anyway. I'll push him.
I mean, basically, you push him against the wall right there, right? You can't push him north or south. So you push him. You push him against the wall, and unfortunately, given that he's incorporeal, he doesn't take damage when force moved into an object. So you redirect the force that he was trying to push you with. He kind of disperses like the wind, and then conforms into one piece. And then for his movement, he'll move to there, and that'll be it for his turn. And then we have a Spectre going. Oh, the shades are gone. That's why I have the extra. I don't have Spectre going. Cole, your turn.
Okay, I will kind of dart downwards.
I'm sorry, real quick. Surik, you ended adjacent to these grasping hands. Let's do that real quick. The grasping.
Yeah.
Make a agility test. Pretty good one.
15.
Yeah, 14. You take 5 damage, and you are restrained until the end of your turn. Next turn. So put a 0 for that restrained condition. Is that the 0? There we go. Okay. Then next goes Cole.
All right. I'll dart downwards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'll dart downward here. Then I will use a squad unto myself. So I kind of burst out of this cloud of freezing mist, and then with a jumping off the wall, kick into the 2 specter guys there.
Dispersed and dispersed.
Nice. Then I can use disengage as a free movement before or after. So I can disengage 3. So if I end, I'll be next to the things. Oh, I still have, well, damned if I do, damned if I don't, right? So I'll end up here next to this guy, and what maneuver can I do?
And you like ran down there, right? So you would have provoked on the way by him the first time you took
Yes, I would have. Yes.
1 damage from that.
All right.
Then back to your turn. And I'm going to give you guys another hero token for that awesome display of heroism.
Let's see. I'm gonna look. Is there a? Let's see.
You can aid. Yeah, grants an edge on the next person to attack.
Okay, yeah. So I'll aid attack on to forever. Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay, now you got to make an agility test.
Can do. All right. So here and then might agility.
Not a good roll. You're going to take the worst result, which is 5 damage. Don't forget your temps. Don't forget your temps for that one you also took before. And restrain save ins. So put a lock with the number 1 on it for save ins.
Can do.
Restrain. And then after Cole come some specters. The 2 specters hiding up north. Not sure what they're doing. Actually, the 2 specters hiding up north, they leave.
They were intimidated by Cole's display of martial
Fly
prowess.
away, yeah. And take them out of the initiative. And then Thorgar, your turn. 1 specter left, or 1 umbral stalker left.
If I move here and provoke.
The umbral stalker swings with a melee free strike, doing 2 damage. Don't forget your temps.
Also forget that. Then I'll move 2 squares up to to do another devastating rush.
All right, that obliterates them.
And that's my turn.
The other one, at the start of the next round, phases through the wall and disappears. And the grasping hands go away. And those of you who are restrained eventually break, well, you're let free, basically. And you all gain a victory. And you can all catch breath at will now. So now you're sitting at 2 victories. You'll have 2 heroic resources your next encounter. You're in this chamber with a low ceiling, 10 feet high. Some water pooled in some of the indentations in the walls, some old rotten skeletons reclining therein, other pirate stuff.
Can we inspect the skeletons in the pool?
You find 1 satchel, a small satchel, that contains a couple of vials of black ash and a rolled up scroll. Soggy, but still readable. And the scroll is actually the recipe, the instructions for making black ash darts. With the black ash you find and the recipe you find, you can create 1 to 3 black ash darts. So you find that. And you also find, in that same satchel, a small healing potion. When you drink this potion, as a maneuver, you regain your stamina equal to your recovery value without spending a recovery. Who wants to carry that healing potion? Roll d20. Looking like... Ooh, Cole comes in there at the end.
Coming in.
Rolling the bones. All right, Cole. You'll carry the healing
I have
potion.
3 recoveries. So if someone has the same or fewer recoveries, they're welcome to take it. I have 3.
Looks like you got it. You might be one of the lowest.
Yeah, go ahead and take it. I got 2, but I'm usually, as long as nothing comes through a stupid wall, I'm okay.
You guys retain your temp stamina. That doesn't go away. So Baz at 8, you still have 8.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I think that stamina is retained. The spell might say differently. Let's double check.
No, I think you're right, Tom.
Okay.
All right. I would like to kind of go towards the center of this area and use the human ability to detect the supernatural. And see if there's any hidden ghosties in the walls.
All right.
Don't know how to display that, but there you go.
Supernatural. Till end of your turn, no location of any supernatural object, undead, construct, or creature from another world in 5 squares. When you get near the eastern wall, you sense something to the east northeast of you.
Okay.
And that's it. Other than that, no.
Cool. Thank you.
Don't forget, you can spend recoveries now freely if you want. They cost you, but at least you can heal up that way.
Is there anything in these chests, Tom?
Search in the room. You find nothing else of note besides that satchel you found, but you do find a couple more snares when you search the room, and you're able to disable those, so you're safe from them now. Nothing else of note with the search.
Hey, I say this to the party. Doesn't seem like incorporeal ghosts would be able to set snares.
Well,
That
there were the
seems-
skeletons and zombies earlier. So
I
they
mean,
might have used them, or
do we think those are smart? Oh, do you think they possessed a skeleton or a zombie and have them do it?
possible either that or the captain's not corporeal.
Is there a way to investigate the snares and see if how recent they look, like how if they've been placed recently or if they've been there for ages?
Like fingerprints or something.
They appear older than new.
Okay.
Don't know exactly how old, but definitely pretty old.
Okay.
I mean, I agree. I think there's definitely someone not a ghost down here from the crew.
You see a small tunnel heading off to the east, and you can pause there. Cole, you can all take up your positions near where Cole's at. This is going to be tough. And you can move in. You can take the advantage to move in if you want to get closer, but you can wait to see what's in there. Actually,
We have
the lead,
two victories, Tom?
2 victories, yeah. The lead person will have to be at least 2 squares east from where you are, Baz. And then after I draw the room, you can even move further in. You just won't be able to move back. So take up your positions with someone 2 squares further east, and then whatever the march order is from there. If you're first, Baz, there you go. Cole and Baz both. Okay. Everyone else can get what you want, and then I'll draw this out. There we go. It is very reminiscent of this picture. The cavern you see in front of you, except the ship is like mostly buried, if there is a ship there. Because
Nice.
mostly what you see is just masts coming out of the ground. The soaring cavern is littered with the debris from various ships. Broken ballistae, once part of the ships, are embedded in the cavern walls. 2 large masts driven into the ground with a web of rigging between them. You guys can move, if you want, up to 3 more squares into the room. So Baz, you can go 3 squares east, and everyone will have to be at or behind Baz. Sitting casually in the crow's nest of the far mast is a translucent woman with a sword on her side, a maroon tricorn hat, and a long, patched-up admiral coat. She calls, "Aye, Captain Lamonge and his dogs have come to finish the job, have they? To arms, lads! The horizon will never die." At her words, the whole cavern starts swaying like the deck of a ship on rough seas. Meanwhile, spectral figures rise from the wreckage, and rotting corpses push it aside at scrap wood. Okay, so let's see what the initiative is. Oh, they go first. You guys got yours set. Let me grab all of them. I'll describe you what you see in a little bit more detail from a tactical standpoint. Turn. Boom. The cavern ceiling is 8 squares up. The top of the masts is at 6 squares up with crow's nests up there. There is rigging that you can climb at full speed. So you can basically be in between the 2 sails at any altitude you want, or on either on the 2 sails. At any altitude you want, count each square going up as a 1 square movement too. And you do that as long as you're not weakened. Then there are the soul white warriors on the ground. There are a couple of specters on the ground, but there are other specters flying around in the air. They have an altitude like this one, for example, in squares, so he's 3 squares off the ground. Then climbing up the rigging, and they have a indication of climbing rigging with a web icon in their altitude. For example, the skeleton is 4 squares up in the rigging. And then the captain at the far crow's nest, 6 squares up in her rigging. So that's what you see. And the first thing to go, there are 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, so we'll have the 2 skeletons in the rigging overwatch, see you come into the cavern, and as soon as you arrive, they fire their bows down upon you. One coming at Baz with bone shards. Baz, you take 4 damage, and you'll take 2 damage. Know this the first time, and take this off your attempts too. The first time that you willingly move on your turn, till the end of your next turn, you're going to take 2 more damage. And then 1 shoots at Cole. Cole, you're going to take 6 damage, and 2 the first time you move. Getting rid of your attempts and taking some more on top of that. Those 2 skeletons are done. In addition, I've got to get the mouse here. So you guys have 2 victories, round 1. So it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 8 malice. One of the cannons, one of the ballistae, fires off from the wall. Yeah. And a line shoots out, hitting Baz and Cole both. Ghost bolt. Baz and Cole, you guys have might tests to make. Go ahead and make a might test for both of you. So Cole, with your might of 12, you take 2 corruption, and you are pushed 2, but you have stability of 1, so you only push 1. Baz, that's an 11 on your might test. You'll take, therefore, 4 corruption and be pushed 3, but your stability of 1, so you're pushed 1, and you'll hit Cole. So Cole, you'll take one more. Baz, you'll take one more.
Hey Tom, I could take I have this brawny ability. Is that something I can do now as a reaction?
Brawny, yeah, double check what your Brawny does.
It says okay.
Oh, it's on your might. Fail the might test. You can lose D6 plus level stamina to improve the outcome one tier. Okay, so you could take D6 plus 1 damage to take 2 less corruption and be pushed 1 less square.
Yeah, because then I wouldn't.
Okay,
I
well
wouldn't
now
bump
your
into
friend.
Cole,
You
so-
take 3 damage. So in effect, you take exactly the same damage, but Cole, you take 1 less damage.
That works.
Yeah. Okay. That was that. They went. Your guys' turn. First one of you guys to go, Baz.
All right. I don't like these specter things, so I'm gonna go right and go.
And there's no difficult terrain, and you can move through squares underneath the sails. They're like above ground a little bit. The only difficult
Okay.
terrain would be if there's a black triangle in the bottom left-hand corner, like up here.
Does
All right.
any of this look flammable, Tom?
No, it's real soggy. The air here is
Oh.
real humid.
Oh.
You don't know that it'd go up too well.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna go up to resources here. Sorry. And from right here, I'm gonna do. Well, I can't go up there. I have to go stay here. My dragon breath.
So one of those guys is 4 squares above the ground.
Oh,
This guy right here.
Oh, that's what the 4 is. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry
The
about
web
that.
means he's on the rigging or a sail and he's 4 squares up. The wings means he is just flying and he's 3 squares up.
Got it.
And if they have no number up there with either of those symbols, they're on the ground.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go in front of him, and to the guy south of me, I'm going to use my shield bash, and that is 9 damage, pushing him 2 south directly into the wall. Oh, never mind, 11 damage, pushing him 3 into the wall.
That finishes him.
Alright.
1 down. Anything
And
else?
then I'm going to defend.
Defends an action, right?
Oh,
Which
sorry, I
you
thought it was
don't have an
another-
extra action.
So I'm gonna just, in that case, mark. I'll mark the skeleton that's above.
Right over your head. All right, this skeleton is granting advantage to every attack against him, marked by the tactician. And after you goes them. Still that number you need 2 to 1. So some specters are gonna come flying in, and that skeleton now, yeah, he'll go too. So first, the skeleton will do bone shards on Baz. 7 damage, Baz. Oh, and did you remember to take your 2 damage for moving voluntarily? Because that just re-upped.
I did not. Let me
So
do that.
go to have that
first.
also in. Let's see. Let's put a mark or something so you know.
So that
You can
takes
use whatever
1
mark
life.
to remember. Let's see. That's that skeleton.
Yep.
And then the closest specter will fly in. They are slow though, so he's going to have to double move to there, trading an action down to a move, and then he will do a knockback. Since he's got such a moody, he will fly through you and then back up a little bit. So you take 2 phasing as he flies through you, Baz. And then his knockback maneuver doesn't give you any push at all. He's done, and your guys' turn. Next one to go on your side is Deshaun.
Rethought.
What was that, Deshaun? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I just remember that the skeleton's up high.
Yeah, they're 2 up high. Yep. And remember, you can climb freely, but every square vertically takes a square movement too.
All right. I'm going to hurl elements and get the skeleton, the northern skeleton, for just 4 damage.
Okay, got it.
And then maneuver to throw a little bit more fire on him for 2 more.
2 more fire thrown on him his way. Got it. Your turn.
And if anyone needs to go up, I can teleport you a little bit faster.
Spectre to your north is going to go next, and the first thing that'll happen will be another blast from the cannons. This time it's going to crossfire from the south, going to hit Baz and Deshaun. Baz and Deshaun, you both have a might test. So Baz, looks like you made it. Tier 2, so you take 2 corruption, Baz, and you're pushed 1. And then Deshaun, you take only 1 corruption and are not moved at all. That was Malice action. Then the Spectre will fly down to here, and it will do Decaying Touch on Deshaun, doing 4 corruption. And if your presence is, he'll throw 2 Malice on that. 1, 2. You're weakened. Save ends. So we'll use the that guy with save ends. I'll give you Bane and all power rolls, and then he will, after doing that,
Now my presence is 1, so it doesn't affect me.
he used 2 Malice to up the potency by 1.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then he'll do let's move to knockback. Nope, no push there. And then another Spectre will come. Another Spectre comes flying in to attack Baz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right down to a level of 1 above you, Baz, just over your head. And Decaying Touch on you, Baz. Doing 4 corruption. And your presence, it will use the last 2 malice. So 4 corruption, no other effect, and it's done. And then your guys' turn again. Next go is Surak.
The Spectre swimming north still up high.
Sorry, he came down to attack you, so yeah, he had to come down to 1.
All right, let's get something going with the gods. Here we go. Come on, gods. God, the Lord have mercy, and I win.
Oh,
All right, good work, but we got 6 Heidi to work with. All right, let's just start off. Let's start off getting some faith armor going on everybody. All right, everybody but me has 5 temporary stamina, so it doesn't add. So it just everyone's at 5. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna do blessed light on the wounded skeleton that's up there, Tom, to the north.
Okay.
So 10 holy damage.
Obliterated.
Nice. And then I'm gonna give 3 surges to Cole.
awesome. Thank you.
Yep, and that will be my turn.
Okay, their turn. The captain, Captain Crix will go. She walks across the ring like it's a tightrope. Gets to there, and then she'll come down a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And come down 1 square down to 5 in the rigging. And then from there, she will do Phantom Blade Storm, which will get Deshaun and Baz within it.
Oh,
Doing 14 psychic damage to both of you. If your presence is less than 3, which it is, you both will gain slow. So I'll put the snail on you, save ins.
Tom, I haven't used my trigger, so would I be able to use parry for this or no?
I believe so. What's it? You're a valid target, and you're within 2 of yourself, so you're good. So yeah, you can shift 1. If the target is you, or if you in the shift adjacent to the target, you have the damage on -1 potency. So if your presence was 3, you also wouldn't be slowed, but it's not. So you will be slowed after you're hit, but you'll take 7 instead of 14. And Ed's got a good way of tracking, using up your reaction. A little clock with a line through it. It's one of the icons you can use. I think you're still... Didn't I hit you with weakness, Baz?
I believe so.
Okay. And it looks like you took off a lot more hit points than you should have.
Well, I took a 5 temps. You said 7, right? So
Did 7 total.
14. Yeah, so I took 5 off my temp and then 2 off my...
But you only showing 12 out of 30. Were you only at 14 out of 30? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was at. I was at 14.
All right. So she does that. Her Phantom Blade Storm is an action. She moved already. Her maneuver. Self or an ally. You ally with phasing shift their speed. Choose 1 additional target. All right. She'll shift her speed with the haunt back up to her crow's nest.
is she spectral or corporeal?
She's climbing and flying along that rigging, but yeah, with a careful look, you don't think she'd have to. You think she could just fly, but she appears to be using the rigging. So she gets back to there, and that was her turn. And then that's just the first of her actions. Okay, now I got a Spectre coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there, attacking Baz with a Decaying Touch. Doing 4 corruption, Baz. No other effect. Then he'll try and knock you back. Doesn't push you anywhere. He's done. And then one of the Spectres will fly forward. Just flying, double moving there to there. And then Cole, your turn.
All right. I will. Yikes. These guys are tough. I will push off the wall, sprint forward next to Baz, and then kind of bouncing off the rigging. I will try and hit all 3 of the Spectres.
Okay.
With a squad unto myself.
What a roll.
And so that's 17 to 13 damage. And if... yes!
All 3 wiped out.
Nice. And now I can take the disengage move action as a free maneuver. And I can move 3 spaces up.
Mm-hmm.
So can I climb the rigging to be 1 below?
Yep. So either go north or go south, or you can be in the same square just below them. Your choice.
I'll do north.
Okay.
And then I'll use the knockback maneuver on the skeleton. Can I do that while climbing the rigging?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
15. I would like to, and since I started the round with more than 2 disciplines, so I think even though I don't have any now, that still applies, right?
No, it's when you do the action.
When you do it. Okay, yeah. So then that'll slide 2. And I would just like to slide him right off the rigging just to where he falls.
Boom, boom. Throw him out this way.
Nice.
And then he's going to fall 4. It's not a vertical slide, so you can't slide him any higher up, but you can slide him that way. He'll drop 4 squares. 4 is going to be, I think, 8 damage, but what's his agility? It's 2. So he effectively fall 2 squares for 4 damage, and then lands prone.
Take that. Nice. To the clatter of bones hits the...
Yeah.
It's the...
Take off the web icon. Boom. Prone, marked, all that good stuff. Okay. What else, Cole?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Put a web and 3 on your guy. So you know.
How do I do the red sub 3
the number?
on
Yeah, click your token. Click the circle below. Okay. Find the web and hover over it. Don't click anything. Just hover over it, and then while you're hovering over it, type the number 3, and then click back off your token.
Okay. Oh, cool. That's neat.
So there's Cole, and now Soul Whites will go 1. He'll go there, and he'll climb on the way up as he's moving. So he'll be at an altitude of 3. So he'll climb up to 4. So he'll have higher ground on you as he moves up the rigging. Climbing up the rigging to there, above Cole's head, strikes down on you with a Soul Stealer longsword, hitting you for 5 corruption, Cole. Your might is 1, so it's less than 2. So you're slowed and weakened unless you have a special power that makes your might seem higher.
Yes, he's in my null field, so his potencies should be decreased by 1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
targets
so
reduce their potencies by 1. Yep. Okay, so that
Perfect.
or you will not be slowed and weakened.
Yes.
That was his turn. And then the other Soul White's going to go. He cannot get to you, but he will come up to there and defend. And he'll be on the ground level defending. And then the last to go is a Spectre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's flying still, and that's all he can do. Okay, and then Thorgar.
I will. Let me do like that. Oh, I need to do that, and I'll do another devastating rush.
Okay. Ooh, nice roll.
Nice.
For 15.
15. Okay, and that obliterates that Spectre. Anything else, Thorgar?
Let me move here, and that'll finish my turn.
All right. Then with last 2 Malice, Ravenous Horde.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's see. You're not with anyone adjacent to you. You're not with anyone adjacent to you. You are. And you are. A horde of undead zombies push up through the wreckage and through the silt and surround all around you. Each hero not adjacent to undead is beset by 2 rotting zombies who burst from the ground in adjacent vacant spaces. Each is winded, can't be used 2 rounds in a row. Okay. That is them. I got them out of the initiative. Round is 3 now. Malice, therefore, is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. They go first. Do the rotting zombies first. And also with 8 Malice, we'll do spin the mast. The forward mast all of a sudden begins spinning around, picking up speed at a rapid pace, violently like a tornado propelled by a supernatural force. Agility test for everyone within 2 of it, which is Thorgar and Baz and Cole, or you're going to take some damage. And maybe they're thrown away from the thing.
Oh, nice job, Cole.
All right, Thorgar, we'll start with you.
Nice.
You're brawny, so if you fail this is agility test though. So you got 3 damage. Don't forget your temps. You're going to be sliding 3, but you've got stability of 3, so you don't move anywhere. But you are knocked prone. So I'll mark you prone here. Then we got Baz. Agility of 10. So you got 3 damage, Baz. Slide 2. And then Cole smashes into you, but you only take 1 damage, and you're not slid at all as you hang onto this rigging that spins around and around. And that was that action, and that took 5 Malice, I believe. Spin mass, only 3 Malice. Okay, then the Ravenous Horde is going to go with attacks. So we got 2 on Zurich, 2 on Thorgar, 1 on Deshaun, 1 on Baz. Rotting Fist. 4 damage to Sean, 4 damage Baz, 6 damage Sirach, 6 damage Thorgar. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, your guys' turn. Baz, Sirach, who's going to go first?
I'm gonna go.
Is that cool, Baz?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Sirach.
Okay, here we go. Don't think. Come on, gods. You are kidding me.
Oh boy.
All right. All right. Good. 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 All right. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast healing grace on I'm gonna cast healing grace on Deshaun, and I'm gonna spend 1 piety to get rid of the weakness on him, and then I'll spend another piety to cast healing grace on Baz. I don't have enough piety to get rid of that slow on you. But you can spend a healing, or you can spend a recovery, and then I'll my last piety and cast recovery on myself, and to spend a recovery for myself.
Anything else, Sirach?
Yep, I'm going to do an action, and then I'm going to cast Drain for 9 corruption on the rotting zombie directly west of me.
Okay, that
Yeah.
finishes that thing.
And
And
then
also
I'll
takes
use-
that one out. It's 1,
beauty.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You drain the undead energy from 4 of them, and one of them
Ooh,
takes
nice.
another 1.
Great. And then that's my last recovery. And then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, and each where I put these circles as they're grasping remains of their bodies. If you enter that square, you might be grabbed, and it is difficult terrain. And that was Sirach. And now
Only if you enter it, not if you're
only if you
ready
enter
to
it.
move.
Only if you
Okay.
enter, yep. Okay, now we're gonna do that skeleton on the ground. Oh no, we'll have Captain go again. She moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she'll do.
Just take a nap.
Oh no, she doesn't that. She does Phantom Blade Storm on Cole and Thorgar. Cole and Thorgar, you each take 8 psychic damage, and Cole, you're good. Oh no, your presence is only 0, so your slowed save ends. So put a snail with a 1 on it.
Okay.
Thorgar, your presence is good, so you don't get slowed at all. Just take the damage.
Good.
And then Cole, you inertial shield to take less.
Yes.
And knockback is free. That guy's within your knockback range, so go ahead.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
I cleared that by accident.
Yeah, no worries. But you have knockback as a pre-triggered, so you want to take it?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I'd yeah, I'll use it on the soul white closest to me.
Okay.
Let me use that maneuver. Only a 7.
How far?
So I have accumulated 2 discipline from the triggers, or not triggers, but the so it should be 3.
And which
Knockback for
which
3.
direction?
I'll just do towards to the south of the captain, like kind of that
Knock off
direction.
the rigging that direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So down it goes, falls to the ground. Takes agility of 1, so it falls effectively 3 squares. Takes 6 damage and is prone.
Oh, it takes. I didn't know it could fall. Oh,
Yeah, these
Good
ones
call.
are climbing the rigging, not actually
Oh.
flying. So he's prone. And she is climbing the rigging, though. And she is altitude of 4 or 5. I mean, there we go. Okay. Don't forget your slowed, Cole.
yes.
Slowed save ends. She moved to there. She did the Phantom Storm Brigade. And then she'll do as her maneuver haunt, where she can slide to there. So she'll just take a commanding view on top of that crow's nest, and she'll be altitude of there 4-6. Okay, that's her turn. And now back to you guys. Baz, go ahead.
All right. Game my 2 here. All right. So I'm going to spend pretty much all my resources now. I'm going to do an inspiring strike on the skeleton in front of me. Oh,
You can stand up first
not great.
or stay prone.
Yes. Sorry.
Stood up?
Apologies. Yes, I will use my maneuver. I guess it is right. Yeah.
Okay. And how much damage?
It's 7 damage.
7 damage. That takes that thing down to 0, which will trigger its Arise ability, and it'll be prone. And the skeletons. First time one of these went down, reduced to 0. Instead 1 stamina and prone.
Okay.
Got it.
And that was my maneuver to get up, right? Not my
Yep.
move.
Maneuver to get up. Yep.
Okay. So in that case, I can't do the other thing. I will spend as part of my inspiring strike, one of my last 2, and move here. So,
Okay. And then back to them. Skeleton. That is barely hanging on. It's going to go. 2 of the things will go. So skeleton first. It stands up as its maneuver, and then it'll close on Baz. Then it'll strike Baz with bone shards, doing 4 points damage, Baz. And then it'll try to grab you. Oh, but it fails. And that's it for it. And then we'll have the Spectre that got knocked prone, or the Soul White that got knocked prone, and move. While he's moving, he lowers his sword, and a kind of a black ropey tendril comes out, and the skeleton is revitalized. Target regains 10 stamina, can't use it again until strikes with his sword. So he's standing. He's used that revitalized power. The skeleton is back up to 10, and that took 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he strikes with his Soul Stealer longsword on Baz, doing 3 corruption Baz, as you appear to rapidly age from the strike, and now he can use his healing again. And he's done. And next to go is Deshaun.
I'll move over to there. With me being the top center of a 3x3 area, going down to encompass those 2 guys down there.
Okay.
Go ahead and use my ability. Where are you at? So 4 psychic damage.
Okay. Finishing him, doing 4 to the skeleton, and it's persistent. Okay, so go ahead and draw the cube wherever you want it to be. Oh, you don't have to draw it. It just refires with persistence. Okay, got it. What else, Deshaun?
Yeah, it's been a maneuver. And then I'll go ahead and do 2 more fire damage on the skeleton.
Okay. Then you got save-ins on your slow that you can roll for. I don't know if you rolled for your save-ins, Baz, but you can roll that if you didn't. Okay, now 4 of them left. So we'll do the skeleton. We'll go. He climbs along the rigging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there, and he'll fire on Cole with bone shards. 4 damage, Cole. And if you move voluntarily, you're going to take 2 damage. So know that. And then the Spectre to the north will go. And he's going to do Decaying Touch. She'll move south to there. Thorgar, and do Decaying Touch on Thorgar with an edge. That's 4 corruption, Thorgar. And he had to fly down to the ground level to do that, to get that flank. So he's on the ground level now. And then back to you guys, Cole.
Okay.
So you're slowed, 3 up. If you move, you take damage.
All right. Well, since I can move, even though I'll take damage, the only person I can get to is the good old captain. So
Captain.
they're 5.
Hey, I use my trigger and allow you to teleport too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
Damage.
Sweet. Thank you. So I don't take damage. That is awesome.
Well,
So
the trigger is you have to start moving, so you will take damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I will, I'll use that to, I'll start to move, and then I'll just go 1 above the captain then. I'll go to, I'll move 2, so I'll take my 2 damage, and then I can be teleported 2 squares, so I guess I'll go up to 6.
Okay.
To the top.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the captain's at 6 as well, so you'll be level with the captain.
I'll level with the captain. Perfect. All right. And I will, so I've got 4 discipline. I will use, see if I can hit them with, nice. A stunning blow. So kind of pain with pain, bone shards sticking out of my body, climb up the rigging, get the assist with the teleport, pop up next to the captain, and then channel my focus into a stunning blow. And I'll go ahead and use all 3 of my surges.
Oh, right. 6 more damage. And the captain is stunned, dazed, and slowed. Save ends. I'll use dazed. I'll use this. I'll just use this now. We'll know it's slowed.
So yeah, with 3 surges, that's adds 6 damage. So that would be 15 damage.
Yep, I got the 15 damage. She came down by 15, and
I'll try the knockback maneuver. Unless I'll try, right? Why not? So if she is susceptible, she will be slid 2.
Slide 2. Okay.
Yeah, so
she can slide 1.
nest.
Give me a direction.
Oh, we'll do northeast.
Northeast. Okay. Yeah, she goes back 1 and hangs on to the crow's nest by just their fingertips as you push her back. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I will. Maybe I'll use a. How many hero tokens is it to heal?
It is 2.
2. Team, is it okay if I use a hero token to? All right, so
Okay, you get to spend your recovery without spending a recovery.
nice.
Okay, and then
That's my turn. Oh, save ends. Let me try that. Ah, bummer.
somehow the round thing moved because I know Thorgar
Nice
hasn't
turn.
gone yet. Okay, now the Soul White down at the ground level is going to climb the rigging, coming up 5 squares as it does. Moves up to there, so it's below Cole. And as it's coming up those things, it levels its sword toward the captain to heal the captain. Spending, oh no, it can't do it. It gets up there, does its Soul Stealer longsword on Cole, doing 3 corruption Cole. And then the last of the specters. The specter that's flying, he flies up through and flanking Cole, so flying up to 7 squares. So these directly opposite the shade below. Cole, as he flies through, you can feel the chill as he goes through. You take 2 corruption, and then he does Decaying Touch with the flank, with the edge. Ooh, gets 5 corruption, Cole.
Ouch. Good thing I
And
healed.
if your presence is less than 2, which it is,
It
you
is
are
even with
weakened.
the null field. Yeah.
So your weakened save ends. You might have to use Scratchpad because I'm noticing it's not handling these numbers very well. I'm not sure why, but okay. So it gets up to there, it does all that, and then Thorgar, your turn.
Okay, I will stand up and
That's why.
roll that, and I'll use back. So I was standing up, I swing my maul around, targeting the 3.
Oh, what a roll! All right, obliterating the 2 guys north of you and leaving behind piles of zombie flesh there and there. And then the specter to your southeast is obliterated. No one else. Anyone else? The specter is 7 squares up. The skeleton to your southwest will be obliterated. Oh no, he's 2 away. Sorry. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll start climbing the rigging.
Okay. The captain's up at 6. And okay. That's the end of the round. And now round 4. Well, maybe I have auto sort turned on. Maybe that's what it's doing.
I suggest the monk goes first and maybe knocks a couple people down to our level.
Okay, I can do that.
So Malice is going to build. What is going on? Stop auto sorting. This is round 4, so 4 and 5, so 9 on top of 2 is be 11 Malice. All right, and then they go first. So the first thing that happened is the Soul White by Cole flanking Cole will go. As it goes, a cannon fires from the south wall, and that takes 2. Going to hit Baz and Deshaun both. Make might tests. Baz, you get 2 corruption, and you're pushed 1. You'll do 1 damage more to yourself and 1 damage to Deshaun. Deshaun, you take 4 corruption, and you're pushed 1.
Could I have redirected one of those?
Who's talking?
With lines of Steve with lines of force.
Oh, no, you're like way above him.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Can I use my parry to prevent
Baz, yeah.
to,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah. And then does that negate hitting Deshaun or no?
No. Oh, you could. The effective is you can shift 1. So if you shift 1, then you get pushed there and not into Deshaun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deshaun, you take 1 less damage, so you can add 1 hit point back. And that's that cannon. And then the Soul White went up there to strike at Cole. First, before it strikes at Cole, it's going to heal the ghost captain with its stolen vitality, taking 3 Malice. And that heals the captain for 10. And then it will take its Soul Stealer longsword onto Cole with an edge. That does 16. So 4 corruption, Cole. Your might is not less than 1, though, so no other effect. And that is it. The Soul White, your guys' turn.
I will.
Okay, between Baz and Cole, who's going to go first?
I'm fine
we can
with
get
Cole.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Cole, you can go first.
Go ahead, Cole.
You have a way of knocking these down before.
Yeah, I can try at least. I can. Okay, so burst 2. I'm at height 6. I can, with a burst 2, I can affect the Soul White, the Spectre, and the Captain. Hopefully, so I will use. Oh no. Okay, well that's better than nothing, I guess. I have a bane on that because I'm weakened. But
I'll spend a piety to bump that up.
Okay, 9 damage to everyone.
nice.
That's 9 to the captain, 9 to the spectre to your east,
Yes.
9 to the spectre to your west.
Excellent. And I will use the knockback maneuver. Oh, it's all right. So disengage as a free movement before or after. No, I'll go ahead and use the knockback maneuver on the soul white next to me to my east. So it'll only slide 1. I'm trying to knock him south off the rigging, basically.
All right. You knock him back off the rigging, he plummets to the ground and dies there on the ground.
Nice.
When your turn's done, you get to make a save versus slow and weaken, I think.
So can one save be for both things, or do it?
If
it
you
can
were
only
to, if you
save-
got them together, like if you got the slow and weaken together, then it's one save for both.
Nice. I
There you go.
saved.
All right. Anything else, Cole?
I will. I'll stay put.
The captain, infuriated, rises objects up into the air and then pulls them 5 to the nearest enemy and 3 of them. So each object. Okay, so you're all going to be hit by something. As you're on the ground level, you're going to be hit by something being pulled 5 right next to you. So you take 5 damage from an object smashing into you. Deshaun, you're ground level. You got an object 2 away from you, so you take 4 damage, Deshaun. Zero, you're way up in the air there, so you're pretty much protected. And Sirach is too far away, so that was a villain action that happened in the end of Cole's turn. And then the captain will take her turn. And on her turn, she's weakened and slowed. Save ends. So she'll do a villain action first. And this villain action will be she'll for Thorgar and Cole use Phantom Blade Storm. Weakened, she has a Bane for doing that. So it's going to be 8 Psychic Thorgar, 8 Psychic Cole. And then she will take her rightful position on top of the crow's nest. And from there, use a maneuver to knock back Cole. She kicks him off of the sails. Oh, but Cole dodges out of the way. Oh, she's not good at power rolls. That's I'm sure. Her boot goes like right through your shoulder. Just incorporeally moves through you. That's her. And Jurgen's turn.
With regards to the Phantom Blade Storm, I used my inertial shield, so I took the half damage. And I'm going to use I get to use the knockback as a free triggered action. I'll use it on the Spectre to my west.
Okay.
And just knock it. Let me click the button. Knock it down closer to the ground.
Okay. Down it goes, down to the.
I guess it's not vertical, so never mind. Well, the captain wasn't next to me when she used it, so I can't do anything. Doesn't matter.
Okay. That was cool. That was the ghost. Then your guys' turn. Looks like Baz or Sirach. You guys got a preference?
What's that?
I'm just going to try to heal people. So if you want to go ahead.
Go ahead, Baz.
All right. I'm going to drain my bank of heroic resources here. Hopefully this works.
Oh, and make a save or 2. End of return. No longer weakened and slowed.
All right. I'm going to do strike now and spend the resources to target 2 allies instead of 1. So target 2 allies get to do a signature ability now.
It's a free triggered. Okay, so who you want to do first?
I am going to let Cole.
Okay, Cole.
Go
so you
first.
can do anything that's free strike or faster than the eye or inertial step.
Awesome. I will do I'll do inertial step. Because I can do
Yes. Nice.
on the let's just take out the inertial step is 1 target, right? Sorry.
It
1
is.
creature object. I'll try and kill the Spectre next to me.
Got it.
Yes. And then I'm gonna shift. I'll stay put. You know what? I'll stay put.
Who's next, Baz?
Thorgar.
Go ahead, Thorgar.
All right, and I can do a signature ability too?
Yep.
Okay. I will do a brutal slam on the captain.
8 damage to the captain.
Uh,
And
push 2, but I have more than 2 ferocity, so push 4.
That's only with the knockback maneuver.
Oh, not magnet. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
any
okay.
other moves. Yeah. So that pushes her back 1. She barely hangs onto the crow nest again. Almost defying gravity the way she does it. Anything else, Thorgar? That's all for that. Baz. Anything else for Baz?
Yeah. And then with the rest of my resources, I really pray this works. I'm gonna hit as my maneuver use now, and Baz will kind of slowly point his sword towards the captain and ask the team to finish this fight.
Who's first, Baz?
Sora can go first.
I'm going to go ahead and use Ray of Wrath.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and crit.
8 holy damage to her. You get to go again.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and another 6 holy
6 more
damage.
holy damage to her. And who's next, Baz?
Deshaun, go for it.
What is the signature ability or
Free.
Free strike. Yeah, it could be ranged or melee.
Deshaun, you can do your hurl elements as a ranged free strike if you want.
oh you can?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, it does that. All right.
8 more fire.
The skeleton.
Oh, to the skeleton.
Wanna get rid
That's 8. And then 8 fire to the skeleton. Finished it. Good use of the fire there. And then who next?
All right. I'll do a ranged free strike on the captain
Hurl and store the captain for 6. Got it.
for 6 damage.
What else, Baz?
I was gonna mark, but I can't because it's maneuver. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can't move that fast. Here, move here. Okay.
Okay, after Baz, they're down to 2 enemies. The skeleton will go, and it does. First, the mast spins around, spinning the mast for 3. Cole and Thorgar and Deshaun, you each got to make an agility test to dodge the spinning mass. Cole, you make the 18, take only 1 damage. Thorgar, you take 3 damage. You're slid 3, but you have a stability of 3, so you don't slide anywhere. But you are made prone. So you get all tangled up in the rigging there.
Okay.
And then Deshaun, you take 2 damage, don't slide anywhere, and you are also made prone. And then the skeleton climbs up the rigging. As he's climbing up, he'll go right into adjacent. Gets between you and the captain, climbing up to level 6. Stabs at you with its bony forelimbs, doing 7 damage, Cole. And if you move willingly, you'll take 2 more. So this game gets a little wonky when you go negative. The plus and minuses don't work, so you have to type in the final value. So -5 is good. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's the skeleton. Back to your guys' turn. Sirach, your turn.
Okay, here we go. Come on, gods. This has to be the time. Okay, at least I didn't take damage. Okay, so that's 4 total. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get some people back on their feet. All right, so we're going to do Healing Grace. We're going to cast Healing Grace on Cole.
Thank
So
you.
you can spend a recovery, and I'll spend another piety, so you can spend an additional recovery. And then I will spend a piety, another piety, so Deshaun can spend a recovery, a piety, so a Thurgar can spend a recovery, and my last piety, so that Baz can spend a recovery. And then I will do Blessed Light on that skeleton that's in front of Cole. Oh, Deshaun's out of recovery. Uh-oh. Okay. Then never mind. I still have
No,
one piety.
he had the one, I think.
Yeah, after this.
Oh, out of that. Okay. Okay, and then I will and then I'm going to cast Blessed Light on that skeleton for 5 holy damage, and I will give 1 surge to Cole, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Thorgar, your turn.
Okay, I will untangle myself and I'll climb up 1 more before coming at the captain. And I'll do sorry, I lost my sheet. A devastating rush. Do surges persist through do they reset at encounters?
They reset to 0 at the start of each encounter.
Devastating rush. What do the hero tokens do?
You can spend hero tokens to get more surges, 2 surges per token. They also are a way of healing yourself freely, to prevent yourself from dying. It takes 2 tokens to heal yourself freely 1 recovery without spending a recovery.
Okay, is that just a free action, so to speak?
Yeah, it is a free action.
Okay, I'll do that to get 2 surges.
1 hero token gun.
And then devastating rush. I moved 1 square, 9. That's 8, and then I'm gonna burn. I got 3 surges total, so I'll burn
6 of them.
all.
6 points.
Or yeah, 6 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Got it. 12 damage to her. Anything else, Deshaun? Anything else, Thorgar?
Let me push this skeleton with a knockback.
Okay. Oh, you had a maneuver to untangle yourself first.
Oh, that's right. Okay, nothing else then.
Okay. And I think, Deshaun, you're still to go?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, Deshaun.
First, get out of range of the mast, and then I'll go in her
Over you're
elements
prone.
again.
You have to get up from prone as a maneuver.
Oh, maneuver to get up and
Okay.
then move over, and then I'll hurl elements at the 6 fire.
That is the end of that round. At the end of the round, more undead come up from the ground all around you. Ed 2, for Deshaun 2, there and there. For Baz 2, and then the rest of you are by undead right now. Okay, so that's them. Let me add a turn for one of those guys. Oop. And then that took 2 malice, and then this round 5. So it's 5, 9, 10. And then Captain will go first. And the first thing she'll do is Dread March for 4 undead. So we'll do 1 on each of the guys on the ground, and the skeleton will all take 4 undead, plus 1 mouse, so 7. Move speed, make free strike. Oh, should come down to 3. For all the people on the ground, you each take 5 damage, Baz, Deshaun, and Surak. And if your might is less than 2, make yourself prone. And then up in the air for Cole, oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, ignore the prone, back up to top. You don't take 5. It's a free strike, not their actual ability. So it's only 2 damage, not 5. And then the skeleton up above, bone shard, free strike, 2 damage to Cole.
Okay.
That was all that. And then
And we're not prone.
you're not prone. Yeah, it's all a free strike, not their ability. Not 4 times ability attacks, just 4 times free strikes. Then she'll do her Phantom Storms on Cole and Thorgar. Ooh, 14 psychic to the 2 of you. If
I'll
you're
use my inertial shield.
Okay.
To half that to 7. And I'll use the knockback as a free knockback maneuver, free maneuver on the skeleton. And I have 1 malice, so I will slide it 1, and I'll try and slide it off the rigging.
it slides off the rigging, falls to the ground, and crashes and clatters, broken.
Awesome.
All right.
Someone on the minion should go next because Captain's already gone this round.
Good strategy. Let's see. If your presence is less than 3, Cole, and less than 3, Thorgar, you guys are slowed. So put a snail with the number 1 on it for slowed. So the captain does that, and then she will use Haunt to shift her speed back toward the other crow's nest, and that is it. Back to you guys. Baz or Deshaun?
Sean, if you're okay with me going.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead, Baz.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to step back 1.
Okay. 1 free strike for 1 damage.
Okay.
No, 2 damage. 2 damage.
That's fine. So first I'm going to do Dragon Breath. These skeleton folks here. Let's do that. That is going to be 4 fire damage.
3 north or 3 south?
So starting 1, 2, and 3.
3 south, gone.
And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to mark her as a maneuver.
Ooh, nice. Okay. She is now marked, and save ends on your slow.
That's right. Nope.
All right.
Well,
After Baz, the rotting hordes of zombies go, and there'll be Deshaun and Sirach both taking their rotting fist. 4 damage to each of you, and Sirach, you're actually going to take 6 damage.
Right.
They are done. Back to you guys. Deshaun, go ahead.
Move up. Are they all part of one group or are they separate individuals?
You think they're all one group?
I'll do hurl elements then. Well, no, I'm gonna go ahead and do my area effect to definitely kill off those. Sorry, I keep forgetting the names of it.
Behold the mystery. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I definitely killed the 2 next to me.
Gone and gone. Oh,
and then I'll do 2 throw a little fireball at the last zombie.
dropped them. Then Sirach.
Let's go ahead. Clearly, the gods have abandoned me, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Piety. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Where away is the captain? Okay. All right. I am going to. I got 3 piety. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Thurgar. Do you still have recoveries? Cole, do you have recoveries?
1 left.
Yeah, I have 1. I have 1 recovery and a
You got
healing
1
potion. If I can toss it to somebody who needs it as well.
Beauty. All right. I'm going to do. Let's do Healing Grace. I'll cast Healing Grace on Thurgar, and I will spend 1 of my pieties to remove slow, and then I will use another piety for Healing Grace on Cole,
Nice.
and another piety to remove that slow.
Awesome. Thank you.
So Thurgar and Cole both can use recovery and remove the slow.
Anything else, Sirach?
Is there any way I can not step on that thing? This right here to the east
Just
of
tell
me?
me
Can I
what you're
like
doing.
jump over it?
Just tell me what you're doing.
I'd like
Yeah.
to move, but I don't want to step in it. Can I jump?
You can do anything you want.
I use my
Just tell me what you're doing.
I use my response and teleport you, or like
Oh yeah.
teleport.
Oh, that would be great if you could teleport. So I will begin to leap over this
Begin to leap over. Okay, so you will be
and then
landing in
get
his square,
teleported.
then he can teleport you 2 more. So that's 4 squares of your movement. Only used 2 so far.
And then I will move. Move. So 1, 2, 3, like that.
Cole, your turn.
Okay. I will. Well, I'll call out. Does anyone need the healing potion? And I can toss it to somebody if they need it. Like if anyone's out of recoveries. Otherwise, I'm going to sprint across the rigging.
Go for it. Keep her away from me. I'll be fine.
All right. So I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of nimbly dart across the rigging. And I will try and hit the captain with a stunning blow. Ooh, woof. So that is an 8. So I will do 6 damage to the captain. If their insight is less than 0, they are dazed and slowed.
Okay. She shrieks as you make that attack. Takes half damage. You take 2 sonic damage.
Ooh.
What
Okay.
else? Cool.
And I'll use the aid attack maneuver.
All right. So granting advantage on the next attack versus her. Dun, 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 dun. And then anything else?
That's it.
When you're done, she'll use Spirited. She levitates you if your presence is less than 3, which it is. Levitated target floats 1 off the ground with the 1 effect and rises 1 each round. If you can't fly, you can fly horizontally, but you're slowed and weakened. So you're basically slowed and weakened, and now you're flying up above the rigging. Just kind of think Stranger Things, levitated in the air against your own will.
Oh no.
Into season, whatever it was, 5, 4, something like that. And take off the rigging. It's your turn. Thorgar, your turn.
Okay, I will also run across the rigging, running up, and I would do a devastating rush, and I have an edge on that, is that right?
Yeah, you do.
For 8 plus 3, 11 damage. Oh, and I got a question on this. This 4th encounter thing on my sheet, it says primordial strength. Oh, whenever I damage an object, never mind. Okay, so 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. She's on her last legs. That's the end of the round, though. She cannot call up more Ravenous Zombies because she did last round. So,
My God.
back to the top of the round. Round 6. That is 11 on top of 3 is 14. 14 Malice. She acts first. She'll do a Malicious Strike. Damage to 1 target plus your highest characteristic plus 1 price Malice type characteristic times 3 max. 2, so 7, 8, 9, 10. So she'll spend 10 of that to attack 1 through 3. It is Thorgar. No, it is Cole. Plus 6 to the damage she's doing with this on you, Cole. But the Phantom Blade will be both of you. Oh, and she rolls a 19.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 14 Psychic Thorgar and 20 Psychic Cole.
I will use my inertial shield, thankfully, to have that to 10 damage.
And Thorgar, are you exactly at 0?
Yes.
All right. Then she'll do kickback or knockback on Cole.
Uh-oh.
But Cole
Can I,
holds on. And then I think that is it. That's in her turn. Next. Baz, go ahead.
All right. 2, 3 here. Some other resources properly. I'm gonna do. Paul, do you have recoveries left?
0
No
recoveries.
recoveries left. I have a healing potion I can use as a maneuver.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use Firing Strike, which works as a ranged attack. 1, 2, 3, which he's just in range, and 9 damage.
9 damage to her. How do you kill her?
Nice.
So Baz is like limping forward, seeing his teammates sort of battered and bruised, and with a roar, just lets out, this javelin that's been splintered somewhat, and just closes his eyes, hoping it lands true, as it goes right through her chest cavity.
Right through her chest cavity. As it does, she swears vengeance, dissolves, leaving her weapon and coat in a pile of sea foam where she stood. There are no more undead. If there were, they would be dispersing too. With her defeat, the Night of the New Moon is safe to sail once more. Congratulations. And her items that she had on her that you guys can divvy up. If anyone would like her yellow coat, her sea captain's coat, it gives you immunity to lightning equal to your level. You can also harness some lightning damage and refire it back at people. Roll d20 for the
Ooh.
color cloak yellow.
Oh, nice. Deshaun.
Oh, Deshaun coming in strong.
Okay.
When she swore vengeance, was that specifically on
Anyone
Baz or all of
specifically?
just as a minor note.
I forgot who got the dead weight.
Thorgar.
Thorgar.
Thor. Okay. Thor has the dead weight. The potion is on Cole. Potion. And then we got the Knife of 9. If you want the Knife of 9, roll a d20. That's her Pellis. Got Baz there at a 3. It is a light weapon, so you'll want to have a kit that uses a light weapon to use it, I think. Looks like Baz. Okay, Baz has the knife. And then we have the ingredients to make black ash darts. If you want that, roll a d20. It'll take you 45 downtime days or 45 project points to create it. Looks like Sorik. All right, Sorik, you got the black ash darts. And that is it. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank you for setting all this up.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal set of encounters.
That was and that was 2 victories for the end there. So you now have
nice.
4 victories,
Open
4 experience, can go get a respite, can spend your downtime making your black ash darts, you have them for your next adventure. Keep track of these characters. I'm going to be running more stuff and look for more games on the Discord.
That's awesome.
All right.
Thank you again. This was awesome.
Awesome. Thanks,
You bet.
Tom. Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
man.